that camera real quick. Do not want it looking like I have Vaseline on the screen. All right. Oh, that's new. You can swipe for your freaking stuff. That's hilarious. All right. Let's also get this all rotated around. Let's get started, shall we? Ooh, I need something to stay there. Oh, much better. Actually, I should just put YouTube chat over top of it. Be way easier. Don't even want to see myself. There we go. That way I can focus. It breaks my focus. Breaks my concentration. All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry about yesterday, but I was just so dead tired I needed a day off. Ugh. Driz, what's up?
Ain't nothing but another day.
Hopefully better than yesterday.
I parked for a 30-minute break and woke up 8.5 hours later.
Oh, shit. So not as good as yet. Even worse than yesterday.
No, it's okay. My boss did the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
I called my boss. I'm like, hey, I just woke up. He's like, yeah, I parked for a 2-hour nap, but I woke up 7 hours later. It's like, about that.
That's good. Good thing he's an owner-operator, man. That way he understands that you guys get tired.
The worst part is, I would have been fine, except it was raining.
Oh, ooh. Yeah. Were you going through Texas last night?
I was in Arkansas.
Okay, so pretty much Texas adjacent. Yeah, we had a massive thunderstorm go through last night. I mean,
Yeah,
massive.
yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah.
I was in it.
So loud it shook the whole fucking house at 12 o'clock.
Dude, yesterday I had lightning hit about 120 feet behind me.
Oh, shit. God damn. Yeah, dude, I was dead yesterday. Like, I was playing Monster Hunter with Plow, having a nice day, just took the morning off. I sat down around 9 o'clock, just like, I need to chill for a little bit. I woke up at 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, guess we're not doing that today. I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I totally understand went to bed for 2 seconds, woke up 19 hours later.
Right.
Dude.
Dude, I fucking needed it though. It was
totally.
the pickup on this load that really screwed me.
No, yeah, I totally understand, dude. You need sleep. Sleep is good. We all need sleep. And I get to build things today because I forgot that I even get to build all new feet that come with this add-on for this red frame. Not only do I get to build the knee cappers, it basically you take off this knee portion and it adds this entire, if you can see, it adds this entire portion of the knee to it, which has an energy blade that comes out the knee cap. So he can walk up to you and just kind of send a beam of energy through your face with his knee. It's a fun little add-on project. Oh, man.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of it. What part of Texas do I need to get through?
Oh, to come to me? Houston.
Okay. I'll be sliding right past you.
Oh. What are you going to, Laredo or something?
San Antonio.
Ah, San Antonio, as I like to call it. Move the fuck out the way, you slow people. I hate running through San Antonio. They have fast-ass roads.
I'll be just north of San Antonio.
Nice. Yeah, they got fast-ass roads, but they don't want to drive fast. Like, you get there, and there's some 70-mile-an-hour roads, especially on I-10, in through the city center, and they're going like 50, and it's like, whoa! You slow people.
Oh, dude, I'm on 30 right now.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
We're on 30 over to 35 EW.
Nice.
We're on 35 EW south. Go through DFW.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. All right. fun.
And the worst part is my e-log was fucking up, so I'm on paper.
Oh shit! Got to go for the old school ways of doing shit. God damn.
I can actually get shit done.
Hell yeah! Without having to log it every 2 seconds or something.
Well, I mean, it automatically logs.
Ah.
The old school way is much more manual, and everything's broke down into like 15-minute increments.
Ah, nice. Which I won't be needing. That's neat. And that is E, which I do need parts from E immediately. And then I need G.
That's having to do math. Math sucks.
You say that. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, you have to figure out that 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour, and then you got to do math on top of that and try and get everything to equal to 24.
Right. Oh, trust me, I have to do that with my job. Ours technically is on military, but in their own version of military, and it's annoying as fuck.
How the hell is it on their own version of 24-hour time?
Because it has to be in increments of, how do we put it? Has to equal 100 technically. It's the older version of it.
Fuck?
Yeah, I've had a couple businesses that do that too, where it's technically military, but it's like 0.75. Like you're at 20.75 instead of like 2030. It's a weird way of doing it.
20.75 would be 2045.
Yeah, like I said, it's annoying. Just do 2045, assholes.
Well, yeah, that's how we run, but then to add up all the time, you have to break it down into decimal.
Ah, that's dumb. That is dumb.
Because you're only allowed to drive for 11 hours a day.
Right. Okay, so I got fine.
Google Maps is your best friend when you're doing that.
No shit.
Well, I mean, considering I can make a 55, I can literally make a 55-mile-an-hour truck do the speed limit.
Yep.
Wrap your head around that one.
No, thank you. That sounds not fun.
It's actually not that bad. You drive to where you're going, you figure out how long it should have taken you, and that's the time you put down.
Ah.
Like I said, I can make a 55-mile-an-hour truck do 75.
Nice. Okay, it assumes I know what number that frickin' blade is on, and I don't.
The love of third party.
Oh, yeah. It's assuming I know exactly what number that blade is, and I don't know that number on that blade. So now I'm searching the runners.
You do.
Was that?
But you do. You totally do.
Oh, I know, right? Like, oh, goody. So you're not going to tell me that blade number. There's the toe blade. Like, this is fun. Now I got to figure it all out.
So what's the add-on kit?
This is the third frame add-on by Robot 3. It's to transform a red or a blue frame into the third frame. The elusive kit that costs upwards of $400 most of the time.
I think I got a master grade blue frame sitting at the house.
Nice. These are pretty much anywhere somebody has third party parts, USA, Gunpla style, and I got these from my guy.
I'm a GMC fan, so
Oh, yeah, I think GMC has them, yes. It'll be in their extras area. Ah, there we go, found
yeah.
it. Ah, it's on the leg
I've
frame.
noticed. I've noticed GMC tends to be cheaper than everybody else.
Oh, no, they're awesome, dude. I had no problem shipping that part, no, that kit from the US. They got it to me really fucking quick. I was like, yeah.
Oh, dude, even from China, their stuff comes quick.
Yeah, I bet. AliExpress
I
was a
mean,
little slow this month, but I'm gonna have that gold frame here for everyone soon.
well, you also got to remember China's been on lockdown.
Oh yeah, no, I'm being very patient with it. I'm not worried about it.
That's why I haven't been going to California.
All right.
There's like no freight for us to haul out.
I've heard that. Even though they say that there's just no truckers, I've heard it's more the opposite, that they just don't have the freight.
Oh, dude, that's like you remember how all the ships were sitting off our coast?
Yes.
We had guys that were backed up at the port.
God damn. Yay, found the
Wait.
parts. Yeah, I kept hearing that, and the crane operators kept saying that no, it's them. They're the assholes, and it's like I kind of tend to believe the truckers.
Well, considering I've watched videos of all the trucks backed up waiting at the port,
Yep.
and
And
I
that-
know guys that haul out of the port.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you're like, I know the motherfuckers who are over there, so somebody's lying.
But I don't pull out of ports. I go to so they'll haul the container truck over to a transfer warehouse, and I'll sit next to a trailer. They'll transfer it over to my stuff and send the box back.
Nice. So yeah, if you do buy one of these kits, Driz, you get almost everything that you would want out of the box. You get all the replacement leg parts. You get you get a new head. I'm actually building new feet for it. You actually get an entire foot and ankle setup because it has a blade and everything attached to it. You get the little toe knives and everything. It has new submachine guns that go on the backside, a new backpack. It's an insane little add-on for what it does. You can build the new head, which is basically a detailed up version of the second frame. So it's cool. I think it's one of the best add-ons they brought out in a long time.
Yeah. I'm quite a fan of the Takumi Senonju.
Yes. You built yours, right?
Nah, still sitting in a box.
Oh, dude, you gotta build it. It was so good. Just be wary of the revisions, and it was still such a good build. The gold was a little bit finicky, but you just have to be patient with it. It's
I'm
not.
stripping mine.
Oh, you're gonna strip. Well, I meant for fitment. It was a little finicky with the fitment.
Yeah, I'm gonna strip mine, get everything fit, and then I'm gonna gold leaf it.
Nice. Hell yeah. But other than that, thing goes straight onto an OVA or a Verka really easy. I had no really bad issues.
Nah. If you check your DMs, the wife sent me a picture with a manga she picked up for me.
Ooh, give me un momento while I clip out these G parts. A little mold flashing, but that's to be expected on third party. And Reap, what's up? With the Astray, it's going all right. We're still in the very baby steps of getting it done. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot of fitments to get done. Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah, dude. So crossbones. That's fucking awesome. Tell me if that's any good, and I'll try to see if I can find an English version at some point.
They don't have an English one yet.
They don't? Damn. So is it a side story, or is it its own little...
I have no idea. All I know is it's in issue 1.
Ah, okay. I've been wanting to try to get into the crossbones lore. The idea of them being basically be pirates.
It's fully in Japanese.
Nice. That's perfect for you because you keep learning it, so. It's awesome. Would have liked them to put K19 on that blade. It would have been just so nice for them to do. But no, you automatically know what you're looking at. Fucking assholes. Sorry, being bitchy about that. It's like, goddamn.
It's third party. What do you expect?
I don't expect, but it's just like, you can't just tell me that you need to go find this blade. Oh. No, and poor freaking goddamn Honor trying to sit there and try to talk some sense into the people on TikTok, and it's like, ugh. You really shouldn't even try, because it's gonna go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why with the Noah kit, I literally just clipped everything off the runners and threw it in the box.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got tons of parts that are falling off that thing, because they fall off way too easily. Early Deban shit's really bad too.
Oh, I'll be gluing mine together.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be probably doing with mine.
Watch out when you're building the cockpit. You're gonna need to grind out part of it.
Oh, is it that tight? Or is it just really malformed?
Yeah. Oh no, it's super tight.
Same thing with your Takumi when you actually make it. The backpack. You will need to file stuff down because it will not fit very well. You'll have to file it smooth because there's a little bit of a clearance issue on that. That was the only thing I really had an issue with that one.
Yeah. If you have a Dremel, your job will be 10 times easier.
I do have several cheapo Dremels. I'd have to just find their grinder bits or go buy some.
Pretty much.
Yo! See, it's that extra bit. You see these people doing resin kits, and you see them doing full-on plop plate and what call it, kit bashing, but yet they're like, oh, third party. Ah, you're a sin against the devil. It's like, but you just literally scratch made all this. How's that any better? Any worse or better than buying a third party kit?
Right.
Oh man, just makes me giggle. It's like seriously.
I like the detail that some of the third party has.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I like them.
I don't feel like scratch building.
That's perfectly acceptable. If you got the cash, why not do it? Why not do it a way that seems a lot fucking easier? I mean, that's why I bought the Takumi. I'm like, hell yeah, that's like the freaking resin kit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna buy that because it'll take half the time to do because it's plastic instead of freaking resin. No offense to resin. It's just
resin has a place.
Yes. I don't mind resin when we're thinking like really high detailed, massive kits like your Cassatria. That thing's insane. But I'm not going to do a resin kit that could be done in plastic, unfortunately.
Then you wouldn't like the simp resin for the RG Sotheby.
Oh, is it that simple?
Oh no, it's highly detailed. It's just the parts are itty bitty.
Oh no. So itty bitty wouldn't bug me too much. It's just how to sand something like that. That's what boggles my mind.
Carefully.
Carefully.
No, I use so I have strips of carbon fiber that I put sandpaper on.
Oh, nice. See, I always wonder how people do and sit there and sand really tiny parts, because that just is like, how did you actually sand that piece?
Like I said, carefully.
Carefully. Yeah. That's probably someone hasn't brought up, like, made a solution that kind of abrases it and makes it pretty much sanded at some point.
Well, you could always put it through a tumbler.
That's what I was kind of saying, is like something like that with abrasive material.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what we do for brass when we do when we get them ready for what is it called? Reloading. Because my brain don't work today.
Yeah.
Because you got to clean all the contaminants off and rebuff the brass a little bit.
Yeah, you can literally use the exact same machine.
Yeah, sweet.
But instead of ceramics, I'd probably use walnut with abrasive media.
Nice. Neat. See? Creative ideas.
Ah, dude, walnut shell and a little bit of abrasive powder, you're good.
Right?
Don't run it for too long because you'll eat through it. But...
Oh, yeah. No. We're probably talking it's very little. And spark strikes. Not too bad. Getting restarted on the red frame astray. We're now making the new feet that come with the third frame add-on, and then moving on to the knees, and then we're trying to work our way a little bit around to kind of make everything cohesive. When I get to the arms, we'll build the shadow cloaks. Then we'll start moving on to getting the backpacks all done. Same with the armaments. There's a lot of parts to get through, a lot of work to do, and it's just going to take a long time to get there. I'm looking at about a 2-month turnaround on this thing to getting it ready for pictures. Because then we also have the decal process later. And that's going to be one hell of a decal process. Well, we've got several different add-ons. We have the King Dragon, we have the King Dragon Calviches, the Red Dragon Calviches, the Tactical Arm from the Kai, the Red Dragon Backpack, the IWSP Backpack, the IWSP Shield, to name a few, plus the third frame add-on that I'm currently working on to try to get ready for the legs, and then the Shadow Cloak add-on as well. So there's a lot that we're doing on this. It's not a very simple process. It's a lot of third-party kits going on top of the original Red Frame Kai I built about 6 years ago. So I also do have to go back and tear all the pieces that are being used from that kit down, check for any fitment or nub issues, and then re-prep and get them ready to go. We're already halfway through the chest. The chest is pretty much ready to go. And if you could not be a flippy floppy bitch, the chest and head are ready to go.
Do you ever just look at a kit that you did years ago and go, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah. How the fuck I did the fucking goddamn real grade wing custom when I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, and it came out pretty okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you pull out a kit, it's got nubs that are like a quarter inch long.
Oh yeah. That's the PG. The PG's pretty bad. The PG red frame is pretty bad. I didn't. It came out okay, but it's still like, I could have done this way better. It could have been way better, and there's this one already had an issue where there was some that had some undergates that weren't cut. I'm like, how the fuck did I not know that back today?
Right. It even points it out in the manuals when they undergate.
Oh yeah. This is what got hooked me on freaking Red Frame, was doing the Red Frame Kai. I saw the big giant sword, I'm like, yes, I need that. Yes, more than likely, because I have to strip everything down. We are detailing them up. My detail process takes a long time. I like to do over-the-top panel lining. So it takes a little bit longer for me to get things done. And ooh, man, you would focus, please. And getting everything prepped and painted. We're going to be changing anything orange on the third frame add-on to gold, just to kind of keep the theming around, because I don't really want that bright orange being on this kit. It'll be fine for the blue frame when we get to that one. But then there's also going to be a lot of decals. Probably 5 to 6 sheets of decals that I'm going to be going through to try to get this thing all detailed up alone. This one's going to be getting the high res, the Red Dragon, the Red Frame Kai. Probably need IWSP pack decals. And there's a few other ones I probably want to use on this. The original, what is it called? The third frame decals, and then probably some of the King Dragon decals. Not a lot. I don't want to do too over the top with this one. What's up, Nordic? Quibbly's done. Nice. We are in the Discord, Nordic, if you want to jump in. If you're not, if you're too busy, not a problem. Just giving that option out there. I can't wait to do my Quibbly. I don't know when I'm going to be getting to that one just yet. I'm just glad to have that one. And I need to find out, because I don't know. When you were talking about the hands moving, the only thing I could find was someone who has, what are they, 3D files? I can't remember exactly, but I could not find anything for sure about the Quibbly hands. Weird. I found people complaining about how there were joints that were apparently present in the hand for, well, cut out for the hands so they could be articulated technically. Just like Bandai had cheaped out on it. All right. All right. Got all that. Got all that. That's all done. Okay, we got that. Nothing in YouTube chat, but that's fine. Alright. Well, hopefully once I get a payout from Twitch and PayPal, I'll be able to get you a little bit more cash, Driz, and we can keep on trucking.
You're all good.
Do you ever hear anything back from what is it called? From Dobbs's contact?
Nah, I haven't heard from Jason yet.
That sucks, man.
I've been working on this for a while, so.
Yeah, that's good. I was just checking on it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I know you were all excited about it.
Oh, I've been excited about it. It's just if we can both be on the same wavelength,
Yeah.
I'm set for quite a while.
Yeah. You can pretty much become your own resin warehouse.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to quit my job, but
Yeah, enough to supplement your income. I know exactly what you mean. There's Nordic. What up, fool?
Hey, what's up, family?
Nothing. I died for about 12 hours of sleep, so.
I hear you. So the quibbing's done, my dude. I finished it last night on stream.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I would have to say I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, though.
That's better than the friggin' Calamity.
Yeah, much. Yeah.
That is the new measure of how bad things can be.
It lives up to its name. It's a calamity.
It looks very basic. It looks like they just upscaled a high grade. It does not look like it should be in the master grade or even near the master grade level.
Nope. Nor
Looking
the
at
price tag.
Yes, nor the price tag. I've seen some pretty good Re 100s, and there are some better full mechanics out there that still don't need a super gimmick to make them worth the cash that they were meant for.
Exactly. I'm starting the Cassatria today, sir, on this beautiful Sunday morning.
Ooh, fun. Watch out for those shoulder connectors. They will break on you.
Yep, I read about it,
Yep.
Got my copper right here.
Make sure to ream them out a little bit because they do fit very tight and they will stress out.
Gotcha. I appreciate any heads up.
Oh, yeah, dude, because I almost broke mine, so, yeah.
Which cassette are you working on?
The high grade.
The high grade.
Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great kit, but there are some problems on it. You can get those stickers to look good, but you just got to be patient with them. If not, reverse wash or hand painting.
Yeah. I actually did my first water slide decal yesterday.
Ooh, fun. They just take patience and time. That's all they are.
Okay, so you know the applicators that they use for nail art?
Yes.
I actually use those for my water slides.
Yes.
Because you can see through it.
Yep.
And then it also prevents the water slides from tearing.
Right.
You can get them. You can get one of those on Amazon for like $5.
Like my good old knife and Q-tip. It's what I've been doing the longest time.
Can't do it.
You can't do it? You're too scared you're going to tear
it? Oh, I do tear them.
Okay. I don't tear them too often, I know.
I swapped over to that nail tampo, and
yeah,
holy crap! And then I hit it with a softer and setter, and it's perfect.
Nice.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second while I unbag all my runners. Okay, guys?
No, thank you. That's mucho gusto.
Oh, come on! No unbagging ASMR.
No, please. I don't want it to sound like you're eating like 120 bags of chips.
I'll do one. Right? I'll do one for Drizzy. Here we go, Driz. Just for you. This is just the only one. I'm not trying to interrupt Vlad, but here you go, buddy. Pure
ASMR.
Was that good for you?
I didn't even hear it.
No, didn't even hear it at all.
Are you serious? You didn't hear that? I was in the microphone.
Nope.
Okay.
You
Let
might need to
me,
be a little bit more violent with that. Ooh, I heard a pop. That's about it.
Hmm. You do realize Discord has noise suppression built into it, yeah?
Probably. Yeah, never mind. I give up.
God, there was somebody who was doing it the other day, and they were like opening bags, and it was like the worst. It's like, what microphone are you using? Because it's picking up everything. There was somebody on Discord the other day who was doing it. And I'm like, why does it sound like a ton of chips are being opened? Oh, you're opening up your runners. Jesus.
I just don't want to be annoying on your stream. You're trying to be polite.
Right?
Yeah, you're actually not that loud.
No, not at all.
Well, I'll just keep going on.
I saw PG was working on the NTD Unicorn.
Yeah. He used the included LEDs. I feel bad. Those things
Oh
suck.
no, part's already off the runner.
I'm using the included LEDs. Don't even.
They're white. They need to be red.
Oh, I had the green frame, so.
Oh, yeah. I still say change those LEDs out because they're terrible. Just get like the ones I buy, and all you do is just cut them real short and tin them up and shove them in the connector. That's all I did.
Oh, the way that I'm doing is I'm running it on a custom board.
No, that's true. You're also going extra, which thank God you're not using the freaking board for it. That thing is terrible. I think if you plug it into USB, it will explode. That's how bad that thing is.
Yeah, no, actually, their power management on it is actually pretty nice.
Really, because mine, you plugged it into USB and it was getting way too uncomfortably hot. DC, it was fine. It was fine on DC power. But man, I plugged that thing in and those freaking shunts were getting so hot, it wasn't even funny. Good old third party.
Oh.
Scary.
I'll get started.
The only other way I'm thinking about changing it is swapping it over to UV.
Ooh, that would be fun. But you might need to use UV paint because I don't know if that's UV reactive.
It is.
It is? Okay, then yeah, no, that'd work. I didn't think of that.
We
That
run
would be fun.
we run blue lights in our bedroom because it helps us sleep.
Yeah, and they contain a small amount of UV light from them.
Yeah, well, actually, our bulbs are full RGB.
Ah, okay.
So we have smart lights in, those like octopus lamps with like 5 heads.
Yeah.
So we've got full RGB LEDs or LED light bulbs in that are controlled by our home assistant.
Nice.
You just said octopus light.
Yeah, that's the style light it is.
Octopus have 8 legs, sir. I'm just kidding. Chris, I'm just joking.
So now it's a hextopus. Okay.
Fine,
Yeah,
fine. My
right.
cephalopod light.
There you go. Cephalopods. Yes.
Yeah. Be politically correct, sir. You are on the internet with nerds.
Remember, octopuses are very smart. They will be very mad if you're freaking including them with cephalopods that are not octopuses.
Right? They're speciesist.
No, it's true. Octopuses are actually fairly intelligent.
Oh, I know they're smart. I mean,
They're super
Yeah,
smart.
There's a oh, what are they? There was an aquarium, and they were feeding their octopus shrimp.
Yeah.
The guy that does the feeding was sitting at his desk, and a shrimp hit him in the back of the head.
Bitch.
No, they had given the octopus a spoiled shrimp.
Oh, and he's
They
like,
literally threw it at him.
That's funny.
that's hilarious. I would have died laughing. The
I was
octopus is
gonna
like, do I look like a peasant to you? You will bring me fresh shrimp only from the finest stands.
Artesian shrimp.
Oh, there's some guys who have them on freaking TikTok, and they're freaking hilarious. They actually socially
dude.
bond.
There's a place out in LA that's actually growing or farming shrimp.
Nice.
I was watching a documentary about it last night.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I would love to have a saltwater tank, but then I also remember I hate saltwater tanks because they're annoying.
Why don't you get freshwater shrimp?
No. I just hate doing any kind of fish because, nah. Early childhood, everything we had was stupid fish. It was annoying.
We're looking at doing blue shrimp.
Nice. Yeah, wife keeps asking about getting a fish tank. I'm like, because she's gonna have a heart attack if all of them die at once. And it's like, yeah, you know, the filters failed. You know, shit fucks up, and she's gonna have a heart attack. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now.
Do you want a stupid, easy animal to take care of that's aquatic?
What would you say?
Axolotls.
Yeah, they're that easy? I thought they were more delicate.
It's room temp water. You barely need to filter it. And you can feed them worms or pellets.
Nice.
All children? Is that okay?
Children. No, that is 5 years of having to take care of it, and then it becomes autonomous.
Oh, dude, that's like my kid's fish. That damn thing lived way too long. I think it had its water changed twice.
Goddamn.
In like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's intense.
And it probably didn't. It was on a filtration system, or was it just also just in like a bowl?
It was on a filter
Damn.
system. I don't think they ever changed the filter though. This fish lived to spite my kid's mom.
I will live so you remember, bitch. Oh,
He
man.
just did it to spite. Yup. I love it.
Sounds like fish. Literally sounds like fish.
She tried telling me that he couldn't have a fish for his birthday, so he got a fish for his birthday.
Ooh, that sounds like you. That sounds exactly like you. The boy needs to learn about how life and death exists.
I live on nicotine, caffeine, and spite.
Yes.
Love it.
Awesome.
Oh, good Lord, Texas, fix your roads.
You're in San Antonio. They're not going to.
No, I'm not. I'm in Sulphur Springs.
Even worse, they're not. You're not even near a big city, so they're not.
I'm on I-30.
That doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit to freaking Texas. If you ain't in the big cities, they don't care. And even when you're in the big cities, they don't care. Unless they want to line their pocketbooks, they ain't gonna fix the roads.
I don't care. Make it a fucking toll road. For all I care, just fix it.
Now, that's where they do care, is the toll roads. They do care about them. They just fixed Sam Houston, and now it's kind of nice. You are right on that one. But it sucks, one of the most convenient roads to drive on, I have to pay $1.35 to even get on.
Oh no, it's $1.
At every toll, not just the first one.
Okay, and I'll bet you I'm paying $20.
I know. It's just when you live here, it sucks. It's like, it's the worst to have to deal with it if you want to, you know, save a little bit of money.
I was gonna say I have my own problems out here. You ever drive an I-5 corridor up here in Washington State?
Yeah.
You'll probably end up spending $20 by the time you get done with your trip.
Jesus. That many toll roads?
You got the Narrows Bridge, which is an $8 fee to cross.
What the fuck?
Yep. That's
Jesus.
one way.
Damn. Okay, so we have it nice where we have 4 different.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. They make you know it. You're stuck on the bridge for an hour.
Jesus. I was gonna say.
But
Nah, I'm just like, that's insane because we have 4 different loops that you can take. You don't have to take Sam Houston if you don't feel like it. It's just the most convenient with the least amount of construction most of the time. So you can either go 69, 45, 610 without ever touching 99 or Sam Houston. But there are pockets of those roads that you can only get to certain businesses from because they only bypass through some wooded areas.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like Grand Parkway
It
does.
is a nice scenic drive. So say you're going from Tacoma. Mainly for Drzik, I know he knows about Tacoma. So you're going from Tacoma, and you drive across the Narrows to get to like Bremerton. Yep, that's like a $19.30 trip.
Jesus.
I do it at least twice a week.
God damn, that's extortion.
How about the George Washington Bridge for a semi? It's $175 one way.
Jesus Christ. And I'm complaining about $1.75 when I go past a toll light. Jesus.
Yep. That's...
God, my company would...
How about the Bay Bridge out in California? It's $125 one way.
For trucks, yeah. These are truck prices. These aren't...
Yeah, but what they define a truck is a lot.
No.
Or they specifically only mean semis.
Based off axles.
Oh, okay, they're doing axle prices. Okay.
At the same time, that all goes into the trip charge for deliveries and stuff like that. All gets... So, yeah, it sucks to pay, but are you making it back on the trip charge?
We make it back on the back end, but it's actually not included in our pricing.
So just kind of a business expense that you guys know you got to kind of put into the books.
That's like when I'm running across Ohio, Pennsylvania, I'll take 30 across Ohio, and then I'll grab 80 in Pennsylvania instead of taking 76.
Right.
The one toll road we try and avoid is Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania is like $300.
Jesus. That's a lot.
I mean, that's across the entire state of Pennsylvania. It's $300.
Yeah, it's still a lot of money. I mean, come on. That's a lot of money.
And New York's about 100.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
get...
gotten to the point where the boss just doesn't complain about tolls anymore because I'm like, well, it's faster for me to take them, so...
Yep, that's how our business is too. They complain about us using toll roads, but it's like, guys, it's either I take a 5-minute drive or I take 40 minutes on the freaking interstates. Pick one. I can either take West Park Tollway, which will take 14 minutes to get there, or I can get on 45 and it's about a 25-minute drive because the construction's a nightmare.
Yeah. Good old logic.
FM roads aren't too terrible out here though.
Yeah, they're not. They're not too bad. It's just the interstates that can be a nightmare.
Speed limit on the FMs are like what, 75 mile an hour?
Sometimes, yes.
But you know what I mean. You're in the middle of nowhere. You're doing 75 down a back road.
Yep. Oh, dude, if you ever go to freaking Galveston, Highway 6, it goes from when you go through Sugarland to Alvin. It goes from 45 miles an hour to 65 miles an hour in the middle, and it's like, yes, let's go. Everyone's going 90.
There's a toll road down here that's 80 mile an hour.
Yeah. It's there's one down in Houston as well. It's 99. 99 goes all the way to 80, and I-10 goes all the way to 85.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love going to San Antonio. It's like, okay, there's the 85, and everyone's going 120 now. Oh yay!
I got gunplay to buy. Get out of my way.
Oh no, dude, it's a 400-mile drive, so you got to go fast. From Houston to San Antonio is 400 miles. And you feel
Sounds like you better start moving.
Yeah, you better start running because Between Bucky's and Love's is about 200 miles, so you better hold your piss.
Wait, there's no cockpit in this?
I love that. It's like, oh, great. So there goes Love's. Bucky's in Seguin is about 200 miles away. Anybody need a piss? You better say now because we're going to be passing.
You tell me the thing is the size of a school bus and it doesn't have a cockpit?
Yeah.
No. It's a high grade.
That's why. Yep. I was thinking the same thing right when I said that. I was like, it's a high grade.
It's also a big, chunky high grade. That is the chunkster itself.
Well, after June, you'll be able to put it in front of the big one and go, huh.
Exactly.
By the way, the big one doesn't have a cockpit.
That's fine. That's a resin thing. I get it. It's a specialty one. So I'm not going to complain about a specialty one. This is a Bandai one.
I don't even think the metal build has the cockpit either.
Not that I need a cockpit. It's not gonna. It doesn't really
Not
matter.
even the Neo grade has a cockpit.
Yeah. It's just too big of a kit for it. I mean, there's not enough space for it, really.
What? This thing is nothing but hollow parts.
Yeah, but the cockpit would be gigantic. It's supposed to be a kind of like the Sazabi, where it's a big old giant cycloframe ball. Yeah.
No, you could stick a marble inside and shake it around.
I like the way he thinks.
It's a Kshatriya Maraca.
Karaka.
Yeah, it's a Karaka.
Oh, we'd be crazy over here.
What about the Caracas Mountains?
That's the only thing I think is nice about Texas. We don't get earthquakes. We get natural disasters, but we don't get earthquakes, at least.
Iowa gets earthquakes.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. They're itty bitty, but we still get them.
Shakes the house a little bit. You're like, oh, damn.
No, you don't even feel them.
Ah,
But we still have them.
nice.
We get them
There's
on
a fault. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just gonna say we get them on occasion, but nothing serious. Like you'd think because we live on the faults out here, the Ring of Fire, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
We'd get it more often, but no, we don't. We get it like once every 10 years. Yeah, the one that we get every 10 years is like a 5 something or a 7 something, and it destroys a building, but it doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah, Iowa actually has a fault line running through it.
I think it's funny where I used to live up in Utah. I actually had a massive one not too long ago. I think it was in 2020. And it shook the whole place. And we're like, ha! Awesome, I'm not there anymore because they've been waiting for that for over 200 years. I'm like,
The one thing that we were
Utah.
waiting on was Rainier to explode.
What'd you say?
It's about
What part of Utah?
Salt Lake had a massive earthquake. They've been waiting on it for a long time.
Not fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you know where the Pilot Flying J is in Salt Lake?
Yep.
Okay, about 8 miles from there is a mom and pop hobby shop,
Uh-huh.
and oh my god, do they have Gundam?
See, that's funny because they really aren't that nice to nerds up there. Used to be.
It's just a little mom and pop. I literally bought up all of their Gundam while I
That's
was
hilarious. That's awesome. The whole truck's
They're
just
like,
full of them.
there. Oh, they're like, oh, so you like Gundams? I'm like, I've got a couple.
Couple thousand, yes.
At current moment, unbuilt kits is sitting at 100.
Nice.
Oops.
Yeah, you beat my
And I got
freaking.
told, the wife told me I can't buy anymore, and I agree with her.
Like, you beat me well when it comes to model kits being unbuilt so far. Then.
It's just because I buy them and they sit.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree on that.
I just don't have time.
Yep, I totally agree on that.
I work on things. don't finish things.
Yeah. You finish things that you get paid to do, really.
I mean, I work on my stuff. I've got a couple that are like really close to being done. I just haven't gotten around to finishing them.
Right.
Humvee in a mile.
Nah, I totally get that. I've got actually 2 kits that I need to go back and redo. I've got my Sengoku that I should go and finish. He's all pulled apart and ready for LEDs. It's just doing it without buying a new Sengoku kit.
I have to go finish that Liger. He's in Legless Wonder right now.
Which Liger are you working on?
I started a bladed Liger.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
giant, and got to the legs, and I was like, "Fuck these toes."
Yep, you're right where I tell people that you're going to be having an issue with. It's like when you start seeing those legs, you're going to be like, the fuck did I get myself into? Because they just get so complicated fast.
So I packed it all up. I put them in zip bags, Ziploc bags. But I was like, I'm putting you away until I have patience.
Right. What'd you say, Driz?
Oh, that's like doing the hands on the Nielsen blue frame.
Oh, yes. The red's just as bad.
You look at it, you're like, what the fuck? You could have double shot this and be done.
Right? Yes,
But
I
no,
do.
I have to assemble it, you piece of shit.
No shit, right? And what's up, Ratback? Yes, I do love Astrays. I like them too much. They're almost on par with frickin'
You?
Sinanju. Yeah, me.
You like strays?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my logos would say I like Astrays.
I mean, I had no fucking idea.
Oh, I don't just have the giant sword set aside. No, I'm not paying an artist to make some for me. No, I'm not going insane. You're insane. No, wait. No, I'm insane. Yes, that's exactly the answer.
But once I can get my computer back, I'll get that model scaled up, see
Hell
how it
yeah.
looks detail-wise.
Yeah, that one should be a little
I'll,
bit easier. Yep.
I'll run it past you. It looks pretty damn detailed.
No, I looked at what you showed me already. I have a good eye for detail, and that looks good. As long as it doesn't, like, distort when you blow it up, it should be good. And you got some pretty good shit.
It'll uniformly scale.
That's good. Yes.
It's just I have to scale it up and then slice it to bits.
There we go. Loser 69. Oh no, sorry, keep going.
I was thinking I'll probably do V cuts on the blade.
Right.
That way it's easier to align when you're putting it back together.
Right. All right, 1 second. Let me adjust chat. So, Loser, we are on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, all at the same damn time. Currently in the Discord VC. We do have a link for it. We do a pre-screening process for the streams because we've had a few bad eggs come through once in a while. But if you want to hear the VC going, it's on the Twitch. TikTok slapped me already saying you can't do that no more, so that's why you guys can't hear the VC from Discord anymore at the moment, because TikTok told me to stop. So that's the only reason why you will not be hearing the people in the chat. If you do and would like to participate in it, I would highly suggest going to the Twitch. That way you can keep up with everything going on. If not, you're going to hear the bits and pieces of me talking to myself because I'm talking to the people in my head. No, I'm not crazy. I'm just mildly amused.
No, he just is crazy.
Yes, I am.
We're all figments of his imagination.
Don't let him lie to you. Yeah, we're not real.
Don't do that, because I already have a brother who does do that, so. Yeah, no, he's really bad.
John Lennon.
Kill John Lennon. Yes, there we are. I look into TikTok. I see nothing but
That's
idiotic
hilarious.
stuff there, plus some funny. Rat Pack, once you start actually looking for hobbies, they'll start coming to you. So do discover, say, like RC Hobby, and after you watch a few, it'll just get into your feed. You're new, so it doesn't know what you like yet. It kind of has
Make
a...
sure you heart videos that you actually like.
Yes. Heart like videos and then also follow people that you know are doing the stuff you like to do, because then the algorithm will start to understand what you're looking for. It's a lot smarter than YouTube, technically.
It's really creepy.
It is very creepy. Very creepy. Very advanced.
I'll be talking to the wife about something, and then like 30 minutes later, it's popped up on my FYP.
Yeah. No. The worst one was the fucking Uranus. We're literally talking about it. And then, of course, I get a video talking about Uranus. And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, Nordic, were you in the chat for that?
No, but I wish I was.
I drove past Uranus Fudge Factory.
Oh.
So I started making all the Uranus jokes.
Then I got them cutting the lawn at the Uranus Fudge Factory.
That's hilarious.
There's actually two of them.
I got a creepy one for you on TikTok. I don't watch this shit, so I can honestly tell you I have no idea where it comes from.
Okay.
Promise. This is a promise.
Sure.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's creepy as shit. It's those weird NFC, or not NFC, it's the non-playable character people. They pretend that they're stuck in a loop in a video game. And you sit there and you watch their live for I have not clicked join the live. It's just, you know how you can ghost watch them?
Yes.
Pops up on my FYP and they're like, you got this chick, she's dressed like a cat and she's like, meow, 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 meow. And then she just keeps doing that for like 30 minutes. And I just sat here and I screen recorded it. I'm like, who in my friends group watches this crap? Because I continue to this day to get it. Not
you keep getting VTubers. That's even worse.
The fuck? Hey, don't go talking down about VTubers. Iron Mouse is fucking awesome.
No, I'm just saying he's watching VTubers all day long. Don't lie. Don't lie. We all know you're watching freaking whatever that shark girl is.
No.
Gura?
Yeah, Yura.
Gura's fucking awesome. You know, Gura actually has a garage kit.
Really?
Yeah, somebody made a garage kit of Gura.
Hell, my best mate on here who has been supporting me since the beginning, he does VTubing, so I'm not being mean about it.
I watch Iron Mouse because I find her interesting.
Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, I found her back when she had like maybe 1,000 follows.
Nice.
Yeah, VTubing isn't quite what I'm talking about. That's different altogether. But
yeah,
this weird shit, man.
Oh god, you want your mind blowing? Look up Project Melody.
Okay.
You're gonna ruin his FYP again.
No, Project Melody is also on sensitive websites.
Oh, yay! Evil.
Don't put me into anything.
I'm just saying. There's a VTuber who is on websites.
I think I know which one you're talking about, and oh boy.
Of the bait.
Yeah.
I've already had my first heartbreak. Brilliant.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good.
What part broke?
Super glue.
Yes, sir. You know the side of his chest piece? Oh, here.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Death Scythe Hell, what up? And Dark Guyver, what up? Okay, let's see what you got. I don't even have the podcast set up going today, because, I don't want to deal with it today. Oh, no, you're just a loading screen at the moment.
Piece, right? That's his
No, you're...
piece.
Oh, there we are. Okay. And which one broke? Oh, no! Shit.
Centerpiece. Side piece.
Yep.
Look what's wrong with it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's alright. It's an easy
Damn.
fix, but I was like, right there. Yep.
Oh, man. So, that's an old print then, because the plastic's all kind of worn out.
It's brittle. It's brittle.
Yeah. So that's new old stock. It's not even a new print.
There, I found 6 pieces that were off the runners in the bags.
Oh, shit. I guess yours lost signal.
Who did?
Oh, Driz. I think he lost signal because he just disconnected.
So So yeah, no, I have. It's okay. This is gonna be
Right.
easy fix. Easy fix. You got to be prepared for these things.
Oh, you do. Trust me. I'm working on third-party shit. You have to be ready.
And the problem is trying to get it out of the peg now. That is the hardest part.
You could drill through the back side of it and push it out, but that's gonna be hard.
No, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
There's moving pieces on the other side.
Okay, so yeah, then you don't want to do that. Whew.
I'll just drill it out with a, the hand drill.
Yeah. And Death Side, nice. 3 new model kits. Awesome, dude. Like I will tell anybody in the chat right now, there are a few people in chat. If you join our Patreon, we are doing model kit giveaways. We are coming up on the 2nd high grade in August and the 1st master grade in September. So, even if, and for those, it's only $1 to join for the high grades, but we do ask that you join for multiple months for the bigger kits. We're getting close to the PG. We're at 200 so far. We hit 500, we'll start giving away PG kits.
And he'll dance in a banana hammock.
No, right? No, dude, I really want to get to the PGs because that'll be fun. I want to make Amazon cry, going like, he put all the perfect grades and he's giving them away for free. We're making barely any profit on this.
Right.
Because they're the one hoarding the goddamn perfect grades right now, dude. They have them all pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get them. They're a little bit expensive, but they're all on Amazon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Amazon or eBay. Easy. I have a link in my link tree. Please do join the Discord. If you don't, you might get passed over because we can't keep in contact with you. You can join through there. I have a link to my Patreon. If you join up, we'll be able to get you into the polling for it because the next polling's coming up soon. We do.
We want Discord anyways. You got beautiful people like us in here.
Yeah, we have a very large Discord of 2 Discords pretty much put together.
Yeah.
And we have we have 2 whales right now. Nordic with $50 a month. Thank you very much, sir. And AJ, being the insanity that he is doing $100 a month, making all you people look so much less like you need to contribute more, because AJ is doing a lot. And I don't mean that as a haha. I mean that as, oh my god, why AJ are you doing that? Please stop. But please don't. I don't want him going broke. Although he tells me he has plenty of money. I mean, seriously. And not to be mean to you, Nordic. Thank you very much. If you can still hear me, because my brain doesn't like that. No, maybe lost Nordic. Damn it. And Quaxley, what up? But our 2 whales are keeping us right where we should be at, which is the line where we can start giving away big master grades. The first one will be the 8826 from Daban. It is the Daban Amatsumina Hana. Has all the fun parts on it. I've got one locally myself, so I had the other one on order, and I said, why not if we hit the $100 mark, which we did quite a bit ago. We have 2 other goals I will talk about later once we hit the 500, because those ones are pipe dreams till we hit the higher marks of around 2,000 to 1,000 a month. At that point, we can start doing some much larger things. The Schwabble Grays, Barbie, and Barbie 6 form. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely lost Nordic.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still here? I did not get a response back. I was saying, like, I don't want to be mean to you, but man, it does frickin' AJ like to spend his money way too damn much.
Oh, hey, if they got it, they got it. They can do it.
Oh yeah, no. I totally support if you've got the cash. I'm one of those people who's very mindful of my money, so it's like, no, are you sure you're okay? I want to make sure that you're not spending your money too much.
Right.
I don't want people going broke, being like, I paid into his Patreon and I went broke. You know, those kind of stories, like Kickstarter, where people go broke from Kickstarter, taking all their money and paying in and never getting any reward. I mean, I already made somebody pretty much have an issue because of the freaking giveaway. Poor Taco. He got in trouble because the model kit showed up and his wife got the package instead of him. So she thought he bought the model kit, spending their money frivolously. And I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, dude. But it got to him really fucking fast. Apparently the guy out here that I shipped from did it 2 days ship UPS. And I was like, damn. For $20 and 2 days ship, that was pretty goddamn good. Usually it's like I do 5-day ground USPS, and that's like $15 to $20. But really good packaging. But I am becoming a box hoarder. Any of my model kits coming in boxes that are just plain, I'm going to start stealing the boxes and using them to ship them out.
Right.
Because, yeah, you know, a good box is really nice if I could ship a model kit in it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, dude. Nah, having to go raid Hobby Lobby every 2 weeks is going to be fun, too.
Yeah, that does sound like fun.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, I was in there. I was like, what can I buy? What can I buy? I'm going to be paying myself back for this. What can I buy? Because I need kits on hand, so that way you guys get a choice of what model kit you want. And I have some on hand, so it's not like 1 month I'm like, sorry guys, no giveaway, because I don't have any model kits to give away today. Hell no.
Right.
No. I want to be like, yep, ready to go. Ship, gone. Ship, gone.
Dang it.
We get big enough that I can do it monthly, that'd be nice, but right now that's not in the books.
Only could actually come up with more kits.
Yeah, I hear that. Yes, they need more high grades. Or even master grades. I've never seen them have master grades so far.
No master grades, and their diversity sucks.
Oh, it does. I just picked up ones that I know people would like. I picked up a Gramps high grade, even though I don't like Grandpa. But he'll do for the time being. And a couple of Zakus. Some really good Zakus. Not too bad of kits. Stuff that people would like. That I know not everybody has.
I would say they have the starter kit. That is what I would say.
What was that?
Great for starters.
Oh, yes. Good starter kits, yes. Yeah, as they are. High grades, and yes, for the high grade giveaway, good starter kits. Nothing like Moon or like a Nightingale. No, those would be in the master grade giveaway section.
Exactly.
Same thing with real grades. I probably would include real grades in the master grade giveaway because those are going to be a little harder and they cost a bit more. They fit more.
So pretty.
They are. As long as they're not the freaking early ones, because the early ones have so many issues.
Mm-hmm. Saw a lady on TikTok the other day. I was wondering why she wasn't part of the group because she is very, very good at her builds.
Yeah.
She made a hat that said Master Grade Energy. I was like, I want that hat. I want that hat.
Yeah, some people just don't want to be a part. I've tried to get AJ in. I've tried to get freaking, what is it called? Avenger in. They're kind of off on their own stuff. So it's like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Van's very secluded. I don't know what's up with Van Fawn, but he is very secluded. He acts like a social butterfly in his freaking TikToks, but he does not seem to be a very social butterfly. He seems to be very shut-in-y. And it's like, damn it. I know not all of us. I mean, we're all nerds, so, you know. We do have quirks. That's kind of a reason why we have to use the creative outlet on friggin' the internet.
Yep.
It is not because we want to go and hang out.
No.
Cool, Dark Giver. That gets you in. You'll get in for the big one if you stay if you stay pledged for at least 3 months or more, then you'll be eligible for the master grade. The first one will be in September, but you'll be up there for the August giveaway for the high grades. I just do that so that way Noah can come in and wait for the PG or the MG giveaway and snipe an MG from everybody. It's kind of a nice way that, because some of those are really expensive, like the one coming in. The 8826 is a $90 kit, so I don't want someone running in and sniping that from everybody. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, it's an expensive kit. For a third-party kit, that's expensive. It ain't cheap.
Oh. No, I'm sorry, dude. I was talking about this peg that's stuck in this hole.
That too. That too. I bet it's still giving you a lot of trouble on that, isn't it?
Yep.
Damn it. I'm glad I told you to do the Quebly first.
Yeah.
I know you didn't think I was smart on that, but I'm kind of glad I made you do the Quebly first.
No, you were perfectly fine. I was just excited to have my...
I know, and I had my fair issues with the Cassatria too, trust me. I broke a few things as well. That's kind of why I was like, it seems like a good kit, but you should lower your expectation a little bit.
Oh, this thing is going to be an epic hit once I'm done.
Yeah, they come out looking really good. Mine's still like one of my favorite Xeon kits. I think I actually built mine on stream too. G4. And then G3. Okay, G4, G3. Awesome. This one has some weird plastic. This add-on kit feels really weird. Like it's like a matte textured plastic. It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a weird one. It is from this newer third-party company that just came out. Man, your internet sometimes hates you because once in a while you'll have that issue.
Oh, sorry, am I roboting again?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, damn.
How about now?
See if it's join it's acting weird. Let me go see. If you did join, I get an email about it. But also please make sure that you're part of the Discord. Discord links are in the link tree as well. Let me go check. I know when I joined AJ's, it did kind of the same thing. They're like, okay, thank you. Like, what you mean? What you mean I joined? You say not join. Yep, there you are. Meet Wave. Will not say your last name. And as long as you're in the US, I can send stuff to you. If you're outside the US, we'll have to do equivalent value. That's the only thing that'll have to happen because I won't be able to ship things outside the country.
Perfect. Fixed it. I am a master builder.
Nice.
Emperor is freedom.
Cool. You say that now, but trust me, it really don't mean that sometimes when we have people who want to gatekeep it completely.
Oh, hell, dude, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. Trust me. And it's not even freedom.
Juve. Okay, cool. Juve. And Juve, as long as you're in the U.S., like I said, I can ship kits to you. But if you're outside the U.S., that'll be a little bit harder, and I'll have to do equivalent value. Or if you're not into Gunpla at all. We do have one person who prefers D&D models, which I'll have to get some on hand for them just in case.
We are an opportunity to grow.
Hell, I'll go buy freaking Star Wars kits. I have no problem with that, too. Like, TIE Fighters and freaking X-Wings are freaking awesome. I have not built one myself just yet.
AT-AT. Give me death.
Yeah. So you pronounce it AT-AT. Good to know. I will...
Or AT-AT.
Okay, okay. As long as you don't have a fit with AT-AT, then we won't have a problem.
No.
That is a contentious point that'll get me doing a shouting match with wifey. Even though apparently she's fluent in frickin' southern frickin' redneck. But you say if you say she goes mental. Because then it's like, well, what's an ATST? It's like it's an ATST. Are you sure it's not an ST? And it's like, no, it's an ATST. It's like, bah. It's a whole this conversation we'll have sometimes. Cool, Dark Iver. Cool. Yep, no, we just like to do that because we are Gunpla first primarily, but there are a few people who don't. I know a couple of the guys I actually follow don't like Gunpla. They just build model kits. So, awesome. Alligator tips, nice. And I don't have it set to give me your address when you join up, but when you do win, I will message you on Discord. That is the reason why I push Discord very much. Or I'll message you on Patreon, and then we'll go from there. That's how I've got it set up. It's a little bit more it's a little informal, but it's at least a little bit more personal. That way I'm not just sending you things. That way I get in contact with you, so that way you know that it's coming. Because it would be kind of sucked that it's like, oh, I won something I didn't know 3 months later. Oh, you son of a bitch. How the fuck is that supposed to get in there? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't know how this is going to go on. Oh, I'm just stupid. Never mind. That's really loose. That is really loose. I might need to tighten that up. That is really loose. Yeah, I'm going to have to tighten that up. Any chance to send our supplies for builds giveaway? At the moment, we're really not doing supplies. I'm kind of just doing model kits. That could be something later down the road, because I really don't have anything. I'm going to start working with a small business at the in the near future that we might be able to get that going, because he'll have the contacts for that. I really won't be able to get that stuff for pretty cheap. That's going to be something I'll have to talk about with my business partner at some point, because I don't have the contacts for that at the moment. I can get model kits for cheap, but I can't get art supplies. That'll be something I'll have to work out later on. That is a good idea. No, right? I'm trying to fix this stricken ankle joint that feels really shitty from this kit, because it's really bad. Like, it fits in there really loose, and I really don't like that. Like, as if it's supposed to have a polycap, but it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, usually on these they would have a polycap. I mean, I guess I'm not going to be able to fill that void. It's like a really big void. Like it fits in, it pops in, but the void is just there. So I mean, it's just the freaking ankle joint. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm gonna waste more time trying to fix that than trying to just get this thing built. Oh, it should be the worst. Wing Zero Custom, dude, that's still sick. That's a pretty rare kit. And who just joined back in with us?
It's Dust.
Dusty, what up, Bo?
How much are you? What are you guys doing this morning?
Yeah, could be better. You sound like
I just woke up.
I feel you. I slept for 14 hours, so.
I woke up like 3 hours ago, I guess. Or not 3 hours, 30 minutes ago.
Nice.
Can't speak.
I hear that, dude. I slept for 14 hours last night, so.
I haven't slept in like 3 weeks, and I finally got some sleep these last 2 days, so.
That's good. You need sleep. Sleep is good.
Yeah. Are you working on a master grade red frame?
Yes, I am, and he has about 200 parts to go to him.
Nice. I think the one I have upstairs is a master grade.
Oh, okay, fine. Don't even ask me what I'm building or nothing. I see how it is.
Your screen's not up. I can't see what you're doing.
Okay, I'm
For
just
all
saying.
for all I know, you're building your own, Swedish pecker pump.
What? Here, let's see if you can guess what I'm building without nobody say anything.
Only the three of us, so let's see.
Where did that go? That's not good. I knew I should.
Is that a Shenlong? No.
One more time. One more guess.
It's
mean and green, and it's very big.
Yeah, it's the I never know the name. It starts with a D. It's that big one with the multiple wings. I'm using my hands to describe like y'all can see me.
No, you're good. You're good. It's wrong name, but it's the Cassatria. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Cassatria, that's it. It's the big one with like the 4 wings that come off.
Yep. Oh yeah. And Vladimir already cursed me.
Yeah.
Shit.
He was like, "It's gonna break on you."
I told you to watch out because it is prone to breaking.
I went out yesterday to the in-laws, and before that, we went further down to Vancouver, Washington. And I stopped at a Hobby Lobby just to be like, "Oh, let's see what they have. This might be fun to just see what they have." Every box set was 40% off, and I walked out with $200 worth of kits. Well, $200 at 40% off, so it was probably close to like $300 or $400.
Okay.
So I have a bunch more kits now.
Where did this part go?
I wasn't expecting them to have. So every time I look online, they're always like, "Oh, we barely have any kits." I went and they had way too many. I picked up like 3 Leos, 2 Zakus, a Goof Custom from 8th MS Team, a Boba Fett, a Mandalorian with the chrome armor version.
Yep. The best car armor.
Yeah. Well, I guess they released a chrome armor version of him, and then they released a like a flat version of him.
Oh, okay.
And what else? I think there was another one in there that I grabbed. I don't remember right now.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I got a complaint about this kit here.
Man, I'm never finding.
Oh no. What's your complaint, sir? We'll file it next to the other.
So, frame arms.
This
is my first time building frame arms.
Ooh, Kotobukiya all the way.
Yeah, no, I like Kotobukiya. Typically, they're really, really good. and I don't have many complaints. But I was building its sister kit.
Actually, no,
Yeah.
it is.
The other day, this one. And
No, the Kagatsuchi. Love it.
yeah, I was building this one, the melee one, the other day.
Yeah.
And I noticed that the way the building instructions come are ass backwards.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Because it has you build all the like joints and little bits first.
Yep.
Then it goes into building. So it wants you to build all the joints and shit first.
Yep.
Separately.
That's a Kagatsuchi.
And then it wants you to go build the torso and then the arm, or the torso, the head, the arms, the legs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So you want me to build all these joints and tuck them to the side for the next 3 days of this build?
Yep.
And try not to lose them.
Yep.
You got it.
So you have to kind of ignore that and go on your own.
That's what I did. Well, I didn't know that at first. So what I did is I was like, well, this is going to be a big boy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to want to build from the feet up.
Yeah.
So I jumped to the feet, and it was like, oh, this piece. Or not that piece. It was like this piece. And I was like, well, you didn't show me how to build that piece. Where in the instructions is how to build that piece?
Right.
So I had to start flipping through, and I found, oh, you got to build all the joints at the beginning. Then find which one it is that connects to the rest of this.
Wow. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, and they do it multiple times, even like just the legs. There's like 2 or 3 of those pre-built ones you have to already have pre-built to then go and do this portion. I was just like,
wow.
I know we kind of did a pseudo choice the other night on which one to build.
Yeah.
On stream next, and it was going to be this one. I'm half tempted to get the melee version of it because I already built the legs and go from there. But
right.
I did consider painting today, but all my painting stuff is upstairs, and I didn't feel like bringing it down here.
Yeah, well, I have to glue these stupid side skirt pieces for this ankle armor on because it just popped off at me, and while you guys were talking, I had to go grab my $1,200 iPad so I could have a flashlight.
My red frame I have upstairs, I think it's a master grade. I'm not 100%
Probably.
sure.
Probably.
Mine's like, I put it in the box. I made sure everything was together nicely. Put it in the box.
Yeah.
It moved one time after I built it. Or not one, it moved twice after I built it.
Yeah.
To where I live now.
Yeah.
And I opened the box yesterday to go look for stuff. And like the heads in pieces, there's like skirt pieces everywhere. And I was like,
yeah, they'll grenade if they're allowed to move around. They'll grenade if they're allowed to move around.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just going to close this up.
You're like, no, we're not dealing with this today. No.
Yeah. Well, what I was doing is I was going through all my kits because I knew I had a bunch of stands.
Yeah.
Like I had a bunch of the displays, not display, but I had a bunch of stands.
Yeah.
And I was going through my kits to pull out all the stands that I had.
Yeah.
And I opened up that one. I knew that it had already come with a stand.
Right.
So I wasn't looking for its stand. I just opened it up to see if it had anything else in it.
Right.
So I hired a buddy to pack my old place up.
Yeah.
And he's really meticulous about packing stuff, but he ended up putting some of my mobile suit pieces in different boxes.
Oh,
no.
And so, yeah, I was going, like, I had lost my, I don't remember the name of it. The box died long ago. But I couldn't find my, I guess it's considered a no grade nowadays. But it had the, it's the one with the big X that opens up on its back so it can shoot the giant cannon.
Oh, yeah. Double X Gundam, yep.
Yeah, double X.
Yep.
I had a no grade double X, and I'd been looking for it, and I couldn't find it, and I popped open one of my Gundam Wing no grades from back in the 90s.
Nice.
I popped that open, and there it was sitting next to it. I was like, oh, okay. Then I opened up another one of my kits, and it was heavy, like too heavy.
Yeah.
I opened it up, and it had like 3 pillowcases in it.
Yeah.
Just folded up and stuck in the box. Like, oh, okay. But it also led me to get my so years and years ago somebody gave me a bird of prey, a Klingon bird of prey.
Yes.
So my brain can work from that.
Right.
Years ago somebody gave me a Klingon bird of prey that I had never built.
Yes.
I guess I had started to build it, but I had never built the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
So what I did that day is I just finished, clipping out everything, cleaning up what I had already built and everything after that, and then I primed it. It's this beautiful, like, olive drab green now.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking about painting, but then I was like, I don't want to get all my shit down. All my painting stuff is stored upstairs. Like, I have a little painting table and everything.
These stickers. Good
yeah.
Lord.
You gotta take it slow on them. Yep.
Yep. These, you know how the Sinanju has the gold and the black on his chest?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Kshatriya has the same, but it's not gold, it's white and black.
Yes.
To cut the color. The problem is these stickers are fucking abysmal, dude.
They are. You will need to press them into the plastic a little bit with like a hobby knife. Does help.
What I see that. Yeah, what I did with my Sinanju is I took a gold paint marker and I went and did all the gold pieces as paint marker rather than as the stickers, because I was having so much difficulty with the stickers. I was like, fuck it, I'll just paint
I've done a couple. I've done my Rosen, my Gyaradoka, and my Kshatriya with the stickers. It wasn't too bad. It's just it takes a long time to get them to lay correctly.
Because the issue with the stickers that I'm seeing from a professional standpoint, even though I'm not a professional, is they have millimeters, I'm talking micrometers, raised plastic to show you where the outline, the white part is supposed to go. So you put the plastic or the sticker on top and you press it in.
Yep.
The problem is that's creating nasty bubbles.
Yep.
And then instead of having to pop it, which then you're going to destroy the sticker, you have to press it.
You could also try soap and soapy water can help, kind of like you do for a.
Yeah. Just like when I tint windows.
Yeah.
But it's causing creasing, and it's just.
Welcome to why everyone does reverse washing.
Yeah. What I do with them is I normally take a pair of tweezers, and I will hold the sticker in the tweezers, push it, and then slowly work my way down the sticker, pushing it and moving until it's all stuck in place.
Yeah, you're going to remove it and reapply it. You're going to remove it and reapply it, and it just sucks. The sleeve unit's the most awesome thing from Gundam Unicorn, and they fucked up making the stickers for those things badly.
Yeah, I ended up buying, not too long ago, I bought some Zaku 2 water slides.
Yes.
And so when I get to building... I got more Zakus.
Yeah.
When I get to building my Zakus, I have water slides for them now instead of
right.
decals.
Nice.
I love water slides. They're so much easier.
I ended up picking up like 2 or 3 more Zakus.
Well, guess what we have for Patreon? We have more Zakus.
There you go, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, means the issue. Okay.
Looks good.
Looks good so far. Just got to stick with it.
Some wrinkles, but that's
gonna be normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get. Well, I'm pressing them out with heat, so.
Yeah. Mean issue, driving to finish my backlog kit. Okay, Dark Giver. I guess it's more. That's why I tend to not buy things I don't want to build. I don't just buy every model kit on the shelf, and then when it comes to getting to drive to build again, it's what can I do to change it? What can I do to do something different? Kind of like this red frame. He's been on the shelves for a while now. he's needed to be finished up, decaled up, and done something special with. That's kind of why I went with all these add-on packs to do it. A couple of my other kits, they get LED worked. Some of the kits are just kits that I picked up because I like them. I think that's kind of the worst thing you can do nowadays is just buy all the model kits, because if you buy them all, you might not be interested in the RX-78 that you bought.
That's true.
I know I'm not. I buy what I like. I know that's not what everybody does, but and then it's also finding what you can change about it. Kit bash, LED, paintwork. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like figure out what you can do to change it.
Yeah, I always buy what I like.
Yep. And what's up, PG? I saw you earlier. Keep going, Dust.
Oh, I always buy what I like, and then I go, like Zaku's. I know I like Zaku's, so
Yep.
I bought. So when I saw Zaku's and Goofs and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna eventually build those and enjoy building them.
Yep.
If I ever have a kit that I don't know what it is, or just bought it to have a kit to build,
Right.
typically I'll build them and then I'll find a place to display them, or I will turn them into some sort of like, or the plan in the future is to turn them into some sort of like diorama.
Yes, diorama work. There's a lot of guys who are doing that currently. It's not a bad way of doing some kits that you might have multiples of.
Like with all the Zaku's I have multiple green Zaku's.
Yeah.
I just bought 2 tan Zaku's.
Nice.
And what I plan on doing is, because typically, you know, actual military and a little bit of what was shown is units travel in like groups.
Yeah.
So for example, the like any Zaku that's there, it would be you'd normally have a round, a smooth head Zaku, or you'd have a Zaku with a command antenna.
Yeah.
And a command fin. And so what I was gonna do is I was gonna take that Goof I got,
Yeah.
and the 2 Zaku's I bought, and they're going to be a combat squad.
Yeah.
And so when I display them, they're going to be displayed as a combat squad, or if I build them into a diorama, they're going to be in a combat squad, like they're moving through jungle or swamp or something.
Right.
Hold on, my kid's losing her mind. Look at that.
And yes, we also have but you need to buy everything just so you can have a huge backlog. You'll never be able to do it. It's the fad. Yeah, we're kind of anti-backlog around here, or at least more of a meaningful backlog nowadays. We do have a few people who have excessive backlogs. There are some people with excessive ones, but it's all in good fun.
Check her diaper. Stop. Oh.
The only backlog I don't understand is when people own 50.
Yeah. I mean, Driz has a big backlog. He has a big backlog compared to mine. His is like 100 plus. I only got about 20 right now, and it's at about 17 at the moment.
I'm back.
Yo.
My daughter's developing a stronger personality, so she was screaming like she had hurt herself, but all she did is my wife she'd gotten a cabinet open, and my wife shut the cabinet, so she couldn't play in it, and it upset her.
Yeah. It's like, I want to hurt myself. It's like, no, you don't. Stop.
Yeah.
I got 3 of them, dude.
I hear that.
Yeah.
You gotta be that voice of reason, because they won't learn.
Mm-hmm. No, I had for a long time. I had a bunch of my hits that were all the same size.
Yeah.
Under my camera. There we go. I used to have them set up as a a combat was going on between a bunch of the Federation and the Zeong I have.
Right.
But it was years ago.
Right.
This one messed me up multiple times when I was building the other one, because everything's like build in 2s until you get to these pieces, which are like the hit points.
Yeah.
And you have to build them in a specific direction so that the armor can slot under them properly.
Yes. Oof.
I didn't build. I built them. Thought I built them in the right direction. Had to take apart something I had already previously built, put it back together. Realized I put it back together wrong. Had to take it apart again.
Goddamn.
I think that was like 3 times I did that. Now the piece looks a little chewed.
Oh boy, yeah, I've had my fair share. Oops, that did not go the right way. Oops, that's fucked up.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, and then for some reason, like most of these things all use the FB racks. Except for this one, it uses one piece from a different rack. And there's multiples of each.
See, that's what drives me crazy about Kotobukiya. They, especially on the Raptorzoids, they'll have entire frames that you're only using like 2 parts from, and it's like, the fuck did you? What? Why? Why? I get it comes from Genosar, but why did you have to include it in here? Can you just made it separate? I mean, I didn't need the whole Genosar rack.
Right. So some of it, it's okay when you're like, okay, well, that's useful to have that one tiny little piece. I suppose.
Yeah.
But then, I have, at least Koto's not as bad as Bandai is sometimes.
Right.
I have some old 8th MS team kits that literally have almost a full, other kit sitting in them.
Right.
Like, you have the 8th MS team, Easy 8, and then you have, 2/3 of another kit. Because you only needed little bits and pieces, so you got 2/3 of another kit, but not enough to actually put it together.
Right.
And it's annoying to be like, well, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah, they do that with a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah. Well, this was older kits. They were real bad about it. Back in the day, they were real bad about it. They've gotten better about it now, where it's not as many crossover stuff.
Right.
But that's also because they've gotten into building you want for example, the red frame, this, there, or that. Well, here's 5 additional kits you can buy that add armor to that kit. And it's always like, oh, that's great that you're giving me a chance to customize my kit. I appreciate that, Bandai.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend another $30 on something to get, a Power Fist.
That's the whole reason I don't like the Core Gundam from Divers. I just don't like the idea of it. I don't like it. It's like, this is the laziest design that you could do, Bandai.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's cool that you made this thing that's kind of modular, but it's like, kind of feels generic at some point.
Yeah, I get what they're doing with it. They're trying to promote customization of your kits. Yeah. And I get that. But it is also a come on, brain, you can do it. It's a barely veiled attempt at money grab.
Yes, it's a cash grab. Just call it cash grab. It's a cash grab. Yeah, it's a cash grab.
A barely veiled attempt at a cash grab.
Well, look at freaking goddamn Gundam Evolution. It's literally just an Overwatch clone using stolen software. Yeah. It's a cash grab at freaking hero shooter genre.
Mm-hmm. It's really just.
What's that?
So I'm disappointed that they had an opportunity to make a really nice video game and they screwed it up.
Yep. If they had developed their own engine, had they have actually made the characters a little bit more customized, I mean, at least made it more fun. No, bare bones. The game really feels just like it was rushed. It doesn't even feel like they've put that much time into it at all.
It does. It feels like crap.
Yeah, oh, it does. Dude, I mean, the matches only last fucking 10 minutes at most. It's like, okay, so that was round... Wait, we're only doing 2 rounds? We should be doing 5 to 6 rounds, not 2 rounds. And just because they got 2 points, it's done and over with. It's usually a 3-point match on some games.
And I don't say this lightly, but even Dynasty Warriors did a better job at a Gundam game.
Oh yeah, the Gundam Dynasty Warriors game is supposed to be actually pretty good.
It is. That's actually the only really so I would have to say the only 3 Mobile Suit Gundam games that I've ever played that I thought did really good at being Mobile Suit Gundam games was side stories on the Dreamcast. Which I know that's probably super vague for most people. But Dynasty Warriors on Dreamcast, not Dynasty Warriors, Side Story on Dreamcast, Dynasty Warrior, any of the Dynasty Warrior Gundam games were really good. And then there was for a very small time, there was a like pixel art one-on-one fighter game that had a bunch of different Gundams from different series in it, which it slowly evolved into the Robot War games.
Yeah.
But like those, pretty much anything other than that I've tried to play have all been just terrible games.
Yeah, when it's like the best Mobile Suit Wing game is either the fighting game on SNES that was only for Japan, or the tactical game that they had for Toonami, the little turn-based strategy game.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, those are the best games for freaking Gundam Wing, and it's like, Bandai, you could do better. You could so do better.
Yeah, but then they would have to sink more money into it, and then they.
Well, remember, Bandai is partnered with Konami, and Konami doesn't make video games right now. They make pachinko machines.
Yeah. Well, Konami went back to after Hideo left. They just were like, well, since we don't have anybody that can actually make a good video game story, we're just gonna go back to doing.
I mean, or they could pull from Namco, but, you know, Namco's more focused on the Soul series right now, because Bandai Namco does exist as well. Bandai Konami and Bandai Namco.
Yeah. Well, Namco's focused on the Soul series. They also have some other stuff, but a lot of the stuff that comes out of there is not as good as it used to be.
No, and that's the problem. It's like, you guys could just partner with someone like Capcom, Nintendo. I mean, there's so many. Platinum Games would be one that comes to mind. Platinum makes really good fucking fighter beat 'em ups. I mean, seriously, Bayonetta, freaking Metal Gear Revengeance. I mean, it would be great to get a game that actually can show the speed of Gundams.
Yeah.
Like, I would love Seed vs. Astray done by by Platinum Games. Oh my god, that would be so fast. Yeah. Oh my god.
I've played a few Gundam games, and like I have Gundam Breaker.
Yeah, but they're so slow though.
So yeah, well, I didn't like Gundam Breaker, New Gundam Breaker, or whatever they called it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it because it felt like it was, they tried to give you this idea that you were going to be able to customize out your own, gunpla and do all this other stuff.
But it's just bare bone parts put on. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, the problem is when you actually get into playing it, it has a story mode, which is really bad.
Yeah.
But the story mode is, if you don't want to play the story mode, there's no other free play mode or anything like that. The only other option you get is online 3 versus 3, and it's like, I don't want to play online 3 versus 3.
And you got to sink a good amount of money or play a lot of the freaking story to get any parts made up.
Exactly.
Too. And you got to participate in their events, and it's so annoying.
And you only get to, and the parts you get to keep are only the parts that your mobile suit has on them when you finish the battle.
Yeah.
And so at that point, you're like, well, you know, and in the very beginning of the battle is when the coolest parts tend to pop out. And so it's like, well, then you have to pretty much run and hide the rest of the battle to keep the parts you want, to customize your... And it just...
Yeah, no, it's still... And it's also just so clunky and slow. Most people just snipe from the back. Or they'll just save... Or they'll have all the best parts so they can just burst you down in the first 2 seconds of the game.
Yeah. What was the other one? The one that's out for... You can play it for free on PlayStation.
Battle Operations 2.
Yeah, Battle Operations 2. I started to play it, and I was like, it's okay, but it's obviously... It's one of those things that turns the grind into a boring, uncomfortable thing to do.
It looks like they copied Mech Warriors, and they just try to apply it to Gundam, basically.
I mean, it's fun to play, but the problem is, it's a pay-to-win
Yeah.
It's pay to win setup. If you pay to buy like all the best gear and all the best upgrades, and you know, you pay the extra money to buy the additional upgrade slots, you just drop in with a mech that can one-shot most other people.
Yeah, so they literally copied Piranha Games' Mech Warriors Online then, because that's literally how Mech Warriors Online plays. So once again, they stole another IP.
Don't surprise me.
No, because that's literally how Piranha Games' Mech Warriors Online plays.
Yeah.
You have
But
slots, you have to buy armor, you have to buy mechs, and yeah, pay to win.
There are free drawings for mechs, but a lot of the free stuff is like, they even came out and said, because some stuff came up when people were like, hey, I've, popped into this random drawing for the Char Zaku 2, just as an example. I've popped into this random drawing multiple times. Like, I even spent real world money to drop into this. Yeah, I never got it. What was going on? And they were like, well, we lower the possibility of winning it to make more money. And
Chinese gold sellers over here talking basically. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Bandai, do better. Please, man. Quit acting like a Chinese gold farmer with that kind of shit.
Yeah. But yeah, they were like, oh no, unless you go, so they always give you the option of just right out buying the suit you want.
Yeah.
But it's either so many points that you have to dump an ass load of money into it.
Yeah, that's like Nexion and then there's one other one that did that back in the day with have you ever heard of Jade Dynasty?
Nah.
It's an old MMO from back in the day, and they would do that with mounts, where you'd either pay $50 for the mount or you would have a chance at winning the mount for free.
But they would increase the and so you would end up spending more than $50 trying to get a free mount versus just buying the free mount.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would count the stack of cards. I'd be like, that's $200 in cards right there. Why didn't I just buy them out?
Exactly. And then at that point, you're like, well, I'm not going to buy them out because I already spent $200 on trying to win it.
They're literally negatively affecting gambling addicted people.
And that's why loot boxes have become such a in a lot of countries.
I actively boycott any game that has loot boxes. I have bad addiction problems when it comes to gambling. Mm-hmm. So whenever I do anything that has a possible chance of being rigged, I will spend the extra money to pay for the rigged product. For example, I did not know till recently that the Elite Trainer boxes from Pokemon are actually rigged to always have a chase card in them mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know that. I was spending a lot of money on just randoms. I'm like, I will spend the extra $30 to buy Elite Trainer boxes then to just pull the chase cards when I want to spend that money. Instead of spending a couple $100 on shit that I'm not going to get.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing that there are a lot of so like I was saying, there's a lot of countries now that have specifically put out like, hey, loot boxes are illegal.
Yep.
That's why Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yep.
Yeah, they ended up having to cut a ton of their loot boxing out.
Oh yeah, dude, that was what pushed everybody. That was literally the reason why it got pushed, was because of that bullshit.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
And then what it is now is a lot of loot boxes, a lot of games. What they had to do was after a certain amount of loot boxes, you automatically get whatever the rarest thing is now.
That's good though.
But you still have to spend all.
Yeah, that's still fucking bullshit at the same time though. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's still cheaper just go and like buy.
Yeah.
The rare piece you're looking for. Yeah. But it pretty much makes it so like it guarantees you receive the rare item.
Yep. And see, that's why I'm not doing like drawings on my for giveaways. I'm literally just saying, okay, so this is what we got. There are names on the board. We're not gonna do freaking what is it called? Wifey was saying I should do something like, God, what is it called? There's an old website I used to use that would do giveaways where you get a certain number of points for every action you took. I can't remember what its name is. Gleam. I used to use Gleam. But Gleam is a little unfair. You can stack the deck against people.
Yeah,
So instead, the Wheel of Names is a little more fair. Round and round the spinning wheel goes. Who gets it? Nobody knows.
Yeah, it's better that way. It's truly RNG, because on any of the ones that you can, like, you know, oh, I want to submit 5 entries to stack it more in my favor, or I want to, like you were saying, the more activity you did, the better. So somebody could just go on and post, I am multiple times on post and get points for it.
It's a way of exploiting people. That way it's a little bit more fair. It's a little bit more fair. I don't know who's going to win. The wheel will spin. Whoever wins, wins, and we're using a no doubles system. So you win the first high grade, you're out for the next drawing. You win the first master grade, you're out for the next master grade drawing. So that way we're not getting doubles or triples on people.
Yeah. No, I was actually going to ask you about that, because I was like, so if you're out, so for the high grades, for example, you're out on the high grades, like say you won at one point, right?
Yeah.
You're no longer eligible for the next high grade drawing,
but you can still do the master grade.
Master grade. Okay.
Master grade and PG, as long as you've been pledging for at least 3 or more months, you're still eligible for a master grade. If you are a brand new pledge, which I can see that, you will not be eligible for the bigger kits, because you need to earn the chance to win those, because if you're in the $1 and below factor. If you're in the 5 or more, it is reduced, but we do ask that you do pledge for multiple months to be winning those, because they are not cheap kits that I'll be giving away. I'm not one for going cheap. You're not getting a $20 no grade. You're going to be getting stuff like the 8826, a very rare Matsumina Hana, which is just a New Jersey, so it will be here within the week. So I get to check and make sure that's all in good shape.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm donating enough to you to...
Oh, yeah, no, you're doing good, and so is Nordic and AJ. AJ gets special stuff because he likes D&D, so whenever he wins, I'll go and get a D&D model of equivalent or lesser value.
Nice.
Yeah. We found that out early on, just a few days ago. I'm like, oh, so you like D&D models. Cool, I gotta go to Bedrock. Gotta go get some D&D model kits.
Man, I'm agitated at... come on, you can do it, Brain. At FedEx right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because, sorry, give me a second. I gotta look at this thing and make sure I'm doing it right.
Those boxes that you got just recently?
Well, yeah, the stuff that I ordered.
Yeah.
Well, not the ones that are busted up. Actually, FedEx is pretty good. They're not as bad as the rest when it comes to that sort of thing. Yeah. What it is I ordered a bunch of stuff from HobbyLink Japan. Because of some back order stuff finally came in. So I ordered it, and I was like, okay, cool. It arrived in California, then it arrived in Portland on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen FedEx dropping off in my area yesterday and today. But my stuff is still sitting in the Portland FedEx area, in the Portland FedEx distribution. So it's like, oh, I'm not going to get it till Monday. Yeah. But why am I not getting it till Monday? Like, is it just because you guys just don't want to do your job?
Pretty much.
You know, which is just, it agitates me. I get agitated by that stuff.
Trust me, I've been waiting for this freaking goddamn kit to move out of wherever the fuck it pulled into for over a month now, and it's like, I just want to make sure it's even coming. Can you please hurry the fuck up?
It's like anytime anything hits Hodgkin, Illinois, for me, it just vanishes for like 3 or 4 days till it pops back up again.
As long as it doesn't go to Louisiana, I'm good. If it goes to Louisiana, I am fucked. Hits Baton Rouge and it's gone. It's gone for at least a week, and then it's fucking back.
Yep, that's the same thing with, like, we were talking about this the other day. It's the same thing with my me in Hodgkin, Illinois. For some reason, it hits Hodgkin, Illinois, it disappears.
Right.
I literally watched one of my things I ordered. I ordered it from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
I watched it bounce around to 4 different Chicago delivery centers for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Then it went to Hodgkin, Illinois, disappeared for a week, went back to Chicago, bounced around Chicago 3 or 4 times again, and then finally came over to me.
God damn.
I've watched one of my Hobby Link Japan, because Hobby Link Japan, it ships weird sometimes.
Yeah.
I watched one of them. It left Japan. It went to Alaska. It went from Alaska to Washington, where I live. Then it went from Washington. It literally was in my town. It was at a UPS facility in my town. And I was like, okay, cool. So I should be getting it in the next few days.
Yeah.
It shipped out of there down to Portland, from Portland to California, from California back up to Portland, Portland back over to me.
God damn.
And it's like, why? Why? Why?
Because UPS. I mean, seriously?
Yeah.
UPS. UPS bullshit.
I know. It's because they tell you it's going to arrive on a certain date, and they have to make. They're like, we're not going to let it arrive too early, so we're just going to.
Yeah, because they get charged for that. I think what happens is they get in trouble if they don't. Like, that's why mine sat in a quarantine warehouse for over 2 weeks now. Now it's going to probably make its delivery date of the 27th.
Yeah.
So you live in Washington also there, Dust?
Yeah, we've talked about it before, man. You live up in like the Mount Rainier area.
That's true. Okay, cool. I was like,
A lot of Washington boys here.
I did notice that there is a lot of us from Washington in the
Hey,
area.
I take it. I used to have lots of Germans, and it's like, I can't ship you anything, you damn Germans, because it would cost me an arm and my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think my theory on why there's so many people from the Pacific Northwest is because the weather up here typically not prevent is not the right word. The weather up here typically encourages us to be indoors.
Yeah.
So we're already indoors doing a lot of the like D&D and tabletop stuff and
Right.
kits and stuff. So we're already predisposed to do this.
Right.
So that's why there's a lot of us doing it.
Texas we have a very big Asian population, so that's why we have a lot. I mean,
well,
God.
that's honestly that's what I was gonna say. We actually do too up here. If you go to
Nice.
Tacoma, there's
Yes.
an entire part of Tacoma that is called the International Korean sector.
Nice.
Or-
Ours are Vietnamese, which is okay.
Portland has the same thing. Portland and Beaverton down in Oregon, which is only like an hour drive from me. They have a huge Korean and like Japanese population. Vegas had a huge Japanese and Asian population as well.
Nice.
Let's see.
Now, San Antonio, that's all freaking Mexican and basically real Texas kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the culture over there.
Southwest stuff.
Yeah, it's very Southwesty over there. Over here, we're pretty much Baton Rouge / also very mixed culture.
Yeah. I grew up in the Southwest, so
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
grew up
what
in
was worse
Arizona.
is that being in Utah, we thought Texas was like us, where it's like, okay, so county fairs outside all the damn time. Cowboy boots and hats all day long. No, get over here and it's like, no. Nope, not even close to that. Not unless you go towards the border.
Yeah, the more southwest, the more you get towards the actual southwest of the states and towards
Yep.
the border you get, is the more you get towards that cowboy,
Yep.
that sort of stuff.
Don't get
Yeah,
me
a
wrong,
lot
you can
more.
buy a nice pair of boots down here, but they ain't gonna be very nice boots.
Yeah.
Oh my
Howdy.
God, look who it is. Dobbsy
Daylight
Wobbsy.
Dobbs.
I don't think his mic's working.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, there you are. What's
Yeah,
up,
it's because
Wobbs?
I'm on my phone. I'm in the living room chilling, have my morning coffee.
Nice. Sorry, man, I died last night pretty much.
good. It was a quiet night anyway.
Oh, was it? That sucks, dude.
That is what it is.
Yeah. I saw you go live, and I was like, I am so tired. I'll wait 20 minutes. Woke up at 3 in the morning. Fuck.
About the time I was signing off.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that you guys were streaming last night. I was like, maybe I'll get on. And then after I got home from the in-laws, I was like, I'm just done for the day.
The collective group just went, we are so tired today.
Yeah.
That's just fucking hilarious. I'm not the only one who is dead tired.
I can breathe.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Claritin, clear.
Look how many I've got now.
There you go. Now you won't have to sniff all day long.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it still hasn't kicked in just yet.
I'm...
The gods punishing you.
The pollen gods do not smile on you today.
No, it just means Freya's fucking flowers are in full bloom. And they're saying, hi, Dobbs.
Hello, Dobbsy.
Exactly. Plus, it's been raining here for the last 2 days.
Yeah, it's been raining down here as well.
It is. It rained for like 3 days up here, and then it's been a nice temperature and sunny, so everything just exploded into green and pollen.
Yeah, I hear that. It rained bad last night, which means it's probably about 78 outside. So yeah, the humidity is probably insane. So the trees are going mental. I'm not leaving this house.
It is a whopping 16 degrees where I'm at, so it'll be like 60, 65 for you.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That's good weather time. That's a good temperature time up here in the Pacific Northwest.
That's a nice temperature down in the south too. It's actually kind of cold.
Yeah. When it's for me, like I said, I used to I grew up in the Southwest, so like hot temperatures were never a problem for me.
Yeah.
I've lived up here for a few years now, and now like it gets to 70 and I start sweating. I didn't used to do
I'm
this.
right there with you, man. It's been getting really hot last couple of years.
Don't come to Texas, boys and ghouls, because you will die.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
90 on Christmas every year.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Like I said, I used to live in Arizona and Vegas. I lived in Vegas for 12 years, and I grew up in Arizona.
Yes, you know how it can be. Yep.
I know how it can be, but it's just after living up here for so long now, I'm just
Yep. You get used to that temperate climate. You're like, yeah.
we're doing a road trip down to
So,
Arizona
Vlad?
here.
Yeah, what's
Can you
up?
hear me?
Oh, you're
So
breaking
again-
up, Dobbs.
Sorry. There we go. So I got an update from USPS today.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting in Miami, Florida. Why the fuck did it go south?
Probably trying to hit an international airport.
I was just talking about something like that.
It would make a lot more sense.
The postal service is dumb.
It is.
It's
It really
just-
is.
it's the
They probably
easiest
have a
way to put it.
postal flight that goes out of Tampa, and it'll probably move up from there.
I was gonna say there should be a closer international airport than fucking Miami.
Probably
It's,
not.
From Georgia to Miami, there's no international airport.
Well, probably not that are owned by USPS. They probably only have flights going out of freaking Tampa or Miami.
Or it's
Wait,
whoever-
Georgia to Miami? No, it's literally just the Florida International Airport at that point. It's just a state away.
Yeah.
It's whoever mailed it out also probably chose the like direction for it to go. It's
Yeah.
real dumb. I was telling them earlier, when I get stuff from through UPS or USPS, there will be times where it literally I had one where I ordered it, found out that it was in the same town I live in.
Yeah.
They shipped it by postal service to me. It went to Kelso, which is the next town that's connected to us. It went from Kelso to down to Portland, from Portland down to California, from California back to Portland, from Portland to Kelso, from Kelso to Utah, then from Utah back to me.
That's
And that's just the Postal Service.
Well, you got to
That's just
remember,
the Postal
also,
Service.
not all the states are the size of Texas. There are really small ones, Dobbs.
I
So,
know there's a lot of small states, but I was
like, the
I think
jump from
Georgia-
Florida to Georgia is not that big. That's fucking tiny.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be coming there. They'll probably have an international flight or mail package out of Miami, and that's why it's over
Yeah.
there.
could receive it Tuesday or Wednesday.
Nice. That means they're shipping it directly. The gold frame.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
theoretically Tuesday or Wednesday.
Nice.
Because tomorrow's a holiday.
For
me, so-
you.
Tomorrow's the Queen's birthday.
Well, that doesn't affect us, so
No, it
it'll be
doesn't, but
flying out.
It
It'll be
affects Canada.
Yeah.
It does.
So that flight will still be going out. So it'll still be on the
It'll
move.
still go. I just want to see it till, like,
But
Monday.
people don't work on the birthday. Shit, I'll convert.
Shit.
Okay, so this is how we celebrate the Queen's birthday where I live. In Canada, on the May 2-4 weekend,
Uh-huh.
everybody, I mean everybody, goes camping and gets loaded.
Damn.
So that's our Memorial Day essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or Labor Day.
Which-
Labor Day people are still working.
Which is my birthday, is Labor Day weekend.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Most
movies.
people don't really work in Texas. It's like only grocery chains that are open.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Most
no,
people
you're-
all take freaking Memorial and freaking goddamn Labor Day off. We really don't
Here
work.
in the Pacific Northwest, you're lucky if anything shuts down for anything.
Oh, hell no. No, no, no. Christmas is a nightmare. It's like, what is still open? I have no idea.
All of our stores here in town stay open, but they cut to like half days.
Oh, no. If it's a holiday, only the grocery chains will be open, but a lot of the places are all closed down for holidays in Texas. They
Yeah,
got
I
too much
remember those
pride.
days.
They got too much
remember-
pride.
I remember those days in the Southwest when like pretty much any holiday would pop up and you'd be there'd be nothing you could do. There's no place to go buy anything.
Yep.
You were shut down for those days. Here in the Pacific Northwest, nah, everything stays open. It only cuts to half days.
Yeah. Gotta keep that productivity up.
Oh, I know, right? You gotta keep on working and trucking. It was weird when I went out of the retail sector into basically the private sector, and it's like, wait, we get holidays off every year unless you're on call? That's fucking weird. Oh, and we get makeup holidays too. So if it falls on a Sunday, I get Monday off. That's fucking sick.
How I felt about that's exactly how I felt when I got out of the corporate restaurant gigs.
Yeah. I get
I am
also
corporate.
paid for that? What? That's sick.
Right? Like I got
Make it up for
this
the
week
ladder,
my
man.
boss told me that we're closed on the Monday. I was just like, we're closed on the Monday. He's like, yeah, and I'm paying you for it too. I was just like, okay,
Right?
I'll take
I'm
that.
honored.
Yeah, lucky.
I'll take a day off with pay. Sure.
Yeah, next Monday I get freaking Memorial Day off and I get paid for it. But luckily, unfortunately, when I come back, I'm boss man for the week, so it sucks.
Interview
Oh yeah.
start within the next week or so at my work.
I got.
Fingers
obviously
crossed.
I don't. Go ahead, Dob. Sorry.
I said interview for the fucking promotion start next week or the week after I'm at work,
Nice.
and fingers crossed that I fucking get the promotion.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm hoping to get it.
Yeah, how much you sit there and you kind of crack the whip, you might as well take the whip.
Well, we're all here rooting for you to get it.
Oh yeah, dude.
I've just been doing this long enough. I'm tired of following. I need to lead.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the same reason I went into corporate, dude. I'm a stooge now, regional manager.
Yep.
I used to work on cars. Now I teach a bunch of snot-nosed kids how to work on cars.
I'm halfway up to the corporate ladder. I just got to sit there and schmooze with the freaking bosses.
Well, thankfully,
So, oh, you remember that idiot that kept pestering me about going home?
Yeah.
Talked to my KM about him. He's not impressed. I told my boss about it. My boss's wife about him. She's not impressed.
Yeah.
Boss, he's pissed.
Yeah, dude, when I did Domino's, which is not really a restaurant, you didn't go home till we were done and we dropped off the fucking bill for the day.
Yeah, like my boss Sam looked at me, he's like, why didn't you keep until close with you at that point? I looked him dead in the eye and Sam, trust me, I was very tempted to, but here's my reasoning behind not taking him till close. He's like, why is that? I was like, 1, I would have to train him on all the lates. 2, it would have taken me a lot longer to get out of here than I originally did that night.
Yeah.
3, I'm not about to waste your fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks at me and goes, I love how you bring up the third matter. I was like, I don't like wasting your money.
Yeah.
Simple. It was like, you pay me out the ass, you pay everybody else out the ass. Why am I going to waste your money on training somebody that's not going to be as receptive as the rest of the staff?
Right.
Also, if you keep somebody that doesn't want to be their productivity is gonna be far less.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Might as well break the chain while you can.
Yep.
What's up, nerdy?
I've heard of guys like this in the industry before, but I have never once faced one before. He was my first, that was my first time ever attempting, dealing with somebody that didn't want to be at work.
Right. I hear that.
I even listened to Sam. I told Sam, I was like, Sam, he was saying how he was just pestering me about getting out, and I just looked at him and I was like, you don't think my grill guy wants to get out of here? You don't think my over dinner guy wants to get out of here?
Right.
Oh, here's one for you. I'm here on a day off.
Yep.
You don't think I want to go home?
Mm-hmm. GGGGC.
And then Sam still looked at me. He's like, you actually said that to him? I was like, oh yeah. He's like, what do you say? Fucking nothing.
So I need a C part.
No, guys. Go, guys. What, honey?
You want to feed her?
Yeah, I'll feed the puppers.
Both my buddies are out doing cool shit the last couple days, and I'm like,
oh, God damn it, Zoe.
Doing what now?
Getting knocked over by her.
Yeah.
My big puppers.
Oh shit.
nice.
Oh, full-grown bulldog, man.
Oh, cute.
Don't stab me in the foot.
My one buddy yesterday went to the antique Army and Air Museum.
Oh shit, yeah.
And so he was showing me all the, I love old military stuff, and he was showing me 4 different Jeep Willys. He showed a bunch of old planes and shit that I was like, I wish I had gone there.
Right.
And then my buddy today, he messaged what he was doing yesterday, and he was at this drive-through safari down in Oregon. That I'm like, well, that could have done that. It's fun shit.
Right.
But no, I was at the in-laws.
Right.
Let's see what we got. 22.
Shit done before I have to go to work.
Okay, so I can harvest that polycap, yeah.
You too, baby.
Those pieces I'm looking for.
Anybody else feel like hammered shit when they first wake up, or is it just me?
No. I wake up and I'm dying.
Yeah.
Quite literally dying.
So I'm not the only one that feels like hammered shit when they wake up. Awesome.
No, I wake up and if it's either I wake up and feel like crap or I wake up coughing my lungs out because of freaking anxiety/asthma.
Right.
And or a combination of both. That's usually when I have to throw up because it's like, oh, I'm coughing so much my lungs are going to die, and now it's time to go die in the bathroom.
Well, I beat the shit out of my body, getting to the age I'm at, so
Yeah, right.
that's why I feel like hammered shit when I wake up. So.
I don't know how to stop. That's how I feel. I just don't know when to stop doing things.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be in Discord in a second. I'm sitting for my PC, so I don't need to be on my phone.
No, you're good.
Take your time, buddy. Take your time.
Okay, I'm here now.
Now he's here now.
He is here now.
Let us praise the
Yes.
here now.
He has come. I'll be right back, guys.
Ow. Thank God you are dull. Thank God you are dull. That was not a fun day.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank God.
You're only getting two. Bless you. Stop trying.
No, man. At this point, just start saying Godzilla. It's non-denominational.
There's an appointment time we can make for your car today.
That's true.
Did I glue this fucking piece on? Because I'm gonna.
Hey, dude, I actually saw Joey attack your video there, bud.
What's that?
Wait, what?
Dobbs.
Who attacked my video?
Give me a minute.
Joey Gunta?
Genoda?
Joey Gunta something?
That must have been one of the older ones.
Was it old? I don't know. I just saw it this morning. I was like, wow, these guys are still attacking Dobbs on this fucking...
No,
dude,
Joey's
you
part of
can't
my
even,
stuff.
okay, I'm gonna say this right now. That's an old video, and you can't even search up my name on TikTok without seeing everybody stitched video first before you see any of my content. Just say it.
Gotcha.
That kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've done multitude of other videos, but yet everybody's stitched videos of me is the first thing you find of me when you first search my name up. Kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, gee, thanks TikTok, I appreciate it. You know, I've only been putting out a multitude of content videos since April, when that video first came out on the 19th of April.
And the Dobbs button got pushed.
No, I wasn't pushing his button. I just noticed that.
No, Dobbs is very sensitive on this subject, so that's the
I'm
thing.
not sensitive. I'm just fucking irritated now at this point because that's still the first thing like everybody sees when they
I
hear out me or
know,
search up my
I
name.
know.
It's that list of slew of shit.
The first rule of the internet never forgets. And that's the problem. When
Really? You told me the internet would forget about me in a week.
I said they would forget about you when they go to search for you, but it never forgets what you've done.
You could have also took the video down. I mean, it's not like a...
It's not the fact. It's the fact there's other people who have stitched it. That doesn't get rid of it.
Yeah. I have to physically report all of those videos myself.
No,
And there's a
at
lot of
least
them.
at least Gunpla Talk has pretty much gotten over it. It's just, yes, that's going to be first searched up. The internet doesn't forget, but the community does.
I just think it's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. It is dumb, and you have to roll with it. The punches. Trust me. At least you didn't attack somebody big. You at least didn't attack somebody super big.
Oh, dude, I've been running my mouth about that new type Tim.
Yeah.
Brigadier Bacon. I don't give a shit about those.
No, those guys are
pieces of
still
shit.
small fry compared to what I
as-
did. So you're
And
still
that French
good.
bread dude who doesn't even have the balls to make a comment or message me about that instead of making his own video. He can
Yeah.
suck my dick even further, especially after
Yeah.
a Mother's Day dinner rush.
Did somebody
Like,
get
I got no respect for those three pieces of shit.
No shit.
somebody get the Dobbsy riled up?
Yeah. A little bit.
Inadvertently.
We call it the Dobbs button, and we have to be very careful not to push it.
It's like Vegeta's Goku button.
Yes, it's literally the joke. You pushed the Goku button. You really shouldn't have done that.
I know.
Or it's TikTok and don't take anything too serious.
That's what we've been trying to do, man. It's lighthearted TikTok. Like, I could have been so mad at Joey for him with the freaking making fun of me, technically, that I could have taken that way out of proportion, but I thought it was fucking hilarious and I ran with it. It's like, yes, Joey, I definitely fully support your trying to charge people 3,000% on model kits. Totally. I love it. Nah, Dobbs, trust me, TikTok has changed since then. So, I mean, it's just the fact that, yes, you will be found that way for the rest of your existence on it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it was on my FYP. I'm sorry.
I'm not surprised about that. I'm actually what I'm surprised about is that it took this long to hit your FYP on those videos.
Yeah, that did. That's a long time.
What bugs me is the fact that there's been a month time frame of content being released on my end. That should have buried or pushed there's videos underneath all my new content. But no, all my new content is buried under those videos.
So yeah,
I would say it's because they're larger than you, Dobbs, and they've had more attention. So therefore, if they search anything Gunpla-wise, they're going to come up first before your newer content does.
Okay, the guys that did those Stitch videos have less of a following than I do.
No. Joey has a much larger following, though.
I wasn't referring to Joey.
I know that, but that's what the video he found. He didn't find Brigadier and stuff. He's found Joey's. Like something like Joey's or Vans.
Fucking videos, and these streamers are pussy people to fucking actually upload content.
I know, like we were
sit there pass judgment upon those.
I know we were talking about French build where he had some new freaking kit, and even freaking Leo and I were just laughing because we know he's not going to ever build it. And he had 170,000 views, okay, Dobbs, on a video of him just showing a box and the size of it. And it's like, there's no way in hell, with you only having 6,500 followers, there is no way in hell a box reveal video goes 170 without some money changing hands. Not in your life. I can only see 170, because that's more than my freaking sword video, and that went viral just because anime. There's no way a box video goes 170,000 without someone changing hands with money.
Well, how does money change things?
Because you can push it forward. You can buy views.
Yeah, you can buy to get pushed.
Which is fucking asinine and ridiculous.
No, man, Ranger, I wish I had those breakfast burritos right now, dude. Oh, that sounds so good. Yep. Well, okay, so a good idea of how promotions can push your video further. So I did a $10 promotion on the... I did a $10 promotion video on the red frame. What my budget was $5 a day for 2 days, and the estimated value of that was 1,000 views. But what happens is that gets pushed further up the FYP portion, and I got 2K off that, just based on my own following and the average that I was supposed to get. If I pushed further with more money, I could have even got more views. But I was just like, I got some credits, why not? And I also need to start doing an advertising budget soon. So with having you guys pay into me, I can then take that money and apply it to pushing to reach a broader audience, because I can then have an advertising budget. But with that ability, people who want to cheat the system can do it by just doing it one time. It's a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's literally options. I want more follows. I want clicks on my links. I want more likes. You can literally say that when you go to do it for a promotion. It's those who do it too often without being upfront about it that cause the problem where it doesn't seem genuine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a very tight rope to walk, and not a lot of people walk it very well.
I refuse to walk that rope because I refuse to have people buy my following. I like my natural growth.
Yeah, I only either want to promote links or I'm just going to promote views, because sometimes I do need a push once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and say, follow my channel right now. No. I'm going to just push the content a little bit further.
Like I said, I find it asinine.
Yep. I totally understand, Dobbsy. No, 2K views is good. No, my average, so when I talk to people about where you should gauge your view count, take 10% of your following, that's your view count. And then 10% of what's been viewed should be your like count. And that's a good measure to go by. 10% of 10% of 10%. So if you have 2,000 followers, 200 views is actually considered good. That's considered doing the rounds with 20 likes.
Jesus.
Viral for me is anything over 2K. Once it goes over 2K, that's usually at least a trending hit. After that, then it goes viral. Viral is anything over 10,000, which I don't know why the Berserk Fury did that. I had nothing on that.
Looks like those wrinkles went away.
Nice. That's good.
Oh god, how did he fucking come up on my damn FYP page?
Did you get something stupid?
Yeah, Osmongold.
Block him.
No, he just started coming up on my FYP page. Like, I just opened up TikTok and I just... First video I see is his face. I'm just like, yeah, no, we're not...
I kind of got snippy with Wifey because she's been watching him for the Amber Turd shit. I'm like, why are you giving that person views?
Oh, speaking of which, I have another suspected person. I feel that is just reposting someone else's builds. Big Two.
Yes, yep, that's the one I just saw recently who seems to be reposting people's stuff. I think he's part of Takara.
I asked him in his comments, I was like, hey man, did you just build this? And he's like, yeah, it's a really nice build. But he didn't say he built it, right? I'm like, did you just build this? He goes, it's a really nice build. And I was like, okay, but you just posted another video like yesterday of a really nice build. How long has it taken you to build these?
And
he's like, and he just posted it, and then I ended up getting blocked on it.
You ended up being blocked?
Oh yeah, he's a thief.
He blocked you.
Yeah, he blocked me. I can't see his content anymore on that account. So then I go to my backup account and I see him. I was like, interesting. Why you running, man?
Yeah, that's definitely someone who's cheating, because if he has to block you because you're asking a question on how long it took you to build it, yeah, he's running to hide.
Like, why are you stealing people's stuff, dude? This is hard fucking work. Well, that's honestly the answer right there. Because it's hard work and they can't do it.
Yep.
Just people like that just remind me of that one piece of shit that I cut out of my life last year.
Yep. The guy who's stealing your shit too.
Yep.
Thankfully, I'm not that good yet, so people aren't stealing my shit.
That's why I actively block people like that.
Okay. Nordic, it wasn't even my concept he took from me. It was my client's concept. Let that one sink in.
It's even worse.
After I explicitly told him not to. Like, he asked me while I was working, and I said I prefer if he didn't. Because this is a custom build. It's not even my color choosing, it is my client's.
Yeah, that's dirty.
Yeah, that is.
And he already is well aware that if I ever see him in public, I'm dropping him. Oh, he doesn't live too far away from me.
Nice.
That's the scary thing.
Nice.
I flat out told him if I'm ever up in the GTA area, seeing some of my friends in the hobby shops that they own,
yeah,
and if he tries to talk to me, I'm gonna drop him.
Right.
And my friends in the hobby shops won't do a damn thing because they already know what has transpired.
Yeah. I'm missing something on that. No, I am not. Okay.
This is a dude that claims to be affiliated with all these other shops by taking all their fucking logos, including one of the shops that I personally deal with as a friend.
Wow, that's some shady shit.
Dude, his profile on Twitch has all the hot shops logos all over his profile, and he's got no affiliation with any of them.
Wow. That's some shady bullshit.
Dusty, you still alive, bud?
Yeah, I'm just working away. I do this occasionally. I'll just get quiet and into work.
Surprised that someone wanted me to send me something. I only have 14. Yeah, I would be very surprised about that. But let's see. Okay, let's see. Did you guys see the ring video I posted yesterday? I haven't seen anything. I haven't been on TikTok at all the last couple days, so I was surprised if somebody wanted to send me something. Only at $1,400. I would make sure that you communicate with them, make sure they're legitimate, because that's what I kind of felt like when someone sent me a PG Zaku. I was like, are you fucking sure? Are you gonna kill me? Because I really don't want to. Can you wait till next week at least? But that's just me when it comes to dealing with stuff like that. So as long as you've had good communication, that's what I would say. Be careful about that stuff. And that's my wife beating the shit out of my back of my head, because that's what she does to me. Are you sure? I don't want to die today. And it's like, yeah, I know. I don't know either. You never know what people could send you in the mail.
Right.
Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
Check it out, buddy.
Oh, and
Nice.
and Leo. Leo was also kind of pounding my head with that.
Nice.
Cassatria.
Is it going a little bit better now after you broke that part?
Yeah.
Good.
It's the first one's the worst.
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid ass peg just shattered. I was like, what?
I think I had the
Ow.
same similar thing happen to mine, so you're not the only one.
Like, how? I just looked at you.
You're like, I didn't even touch you. I swear.
Oh,
Oh, I
Vlad,
touched it, but I didn't like do anything
Check
more than
this
just
out,
kind
buddy.
of
Was that?
a little.
I gotta turn my cam. Well, switch my camera scene here. I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you. But,
yeah.
This is some of the work that we did the other night while you were away.
Yo. Ow. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That looks good.
I'm gonna
So
blame
in
Dusty.
here-
Dusty's fault.
In here, it's gonna say
Eh.
from hello from, and then on the other door, it's gonna have the giant Canadian leaf, the Canadian flag on the other door.
Nice. That'll be sick.
And then on the barrels, I'm gonna have it write. I'm gonna write from Canada with love, or with love from Canada.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta call my dad
Yo.
because he builds, like I was saying the other night, he builds military tanks, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see if he still has any Canadian water slides.
There you go.
I'm gonna ask him because that'll save me a shit ton of money. Instead of having
Yeah.
to buy a full fucking kit.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
I just hope he's not out in the bush hunting.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, quick question for you. You wouldn't happen to have any Canadian flag water slides by any chance, do you? At 140. Okay, on your military models, you wouldn't happen to have any extra Canadian flags at 142 scale, would you? Shit. Because this current project I'm working on, yep, 142 scale, because that's gonna work with the scale that I'm working on with right now, which is 1/100. And this mobile suit I'm designing or painting up, it's in a digital military print, and I want to throw some Canadian sigils on it. Well, I kind of figured you were busy, but when you have a chance. All right, Dad, thank you, because I figured if I'd ask you, because I know for a fact you probably have some kicking around. Saves me money from having to go to a hobby shop and buying a full kit just for water slides. All right, Dad, thank you. All right, bye. I love the fact that my dad's a hobbyist too.
You are so lucky on that, trust me.
Well, okay, so you know how I built up that RX-79 ground type mobile suit last year?
Yeah.
That's now sitting in his house.
Nice.
Because while I was painting it up, I thought of him while working on it because I designed it like a Desert Storm Vibe military mobile suit.
Yeah.
So essentially, at that time frame, my dad was in Kosovo and Cyprus.
Nice.
So it was just like, that would have been the war.
Actually was upstairs yesterday looking through a bunch of my stuff, and I found a kit I had meant to build for my dad before he passed. And I think I'm going to make that one of my soon to be
Do it up.
yeah. It's going to be one of my soon to be kits to be put together.
Oh man.
So since AJ was the one that that bought me the Supernova kit that's coming up this way,
Yep.
I'm gonna do something special for him on this build. I am putting every single flag from the LGBTQ all over this goddamn thing.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That'll look cool.
Oh yeah.
So each wing is going to be a different flag, and then I'm going to have like the rest of the armament kind of highlighting everything else, which is going to be
Right.
fucking hard.
Yeah, I'm glad I found that sitting on the Gunpla store for you, dude, man. That was sick.
I just got to get the LED lights for it. I just need the LEDs. Like, those are an absolute must before I can even paint it.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to paint it, assemble it, and then disassemble it to put the
No. You have to do it. You have to put the LEDs while you assemble. That's actually what you're supposed to do, especially on the Snow White, because you have a lot of screws and shit.
Okay, good to know.
My dad used to build model cars a long time ago. He just passed last year. Oh, damn, Ranger, that sucks, dude. So I'm building model cars. I'm going to build one to honor him. Nice. Nice. You guys in your lucky childhoods.
My dad and I have gotten recently closer over the years.
Hey, that's
he and
good.
I never see eye to eye.
Hey, that's good. Trust me.
My dad, at the one point in time with our relationship, if you put us in a room together, you could feel, taste, and see the tension in the air between the two of us.
Right?
It was that bad.
Yeah.
My dad and I are very much alike. We're both arrogant, stubborn, and pig-headed.
Yeah, but you guys probably both know how to at least keep everything running.
The only time we got along together at the time was when we were underneath of a car.
Yeah, there you go. Goddamn, Dobbs.
It's a little dusty down here today, okay? Just a little bit.
Excuse me.
All right.
Okay. It is coffee time for me. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Who needs gloss when all you have to do is buff?
All right.
You knew that working on cars your whole life, you could learn how to build models easier. All right.
Yeah, everything turns shiny when you freaking polish it enough.
Exactly.
Be shiny like chrome.
Yes, sir.
I love my Mad Max movies. They're fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude, the new one was awesome. I don't know if anybody else liked it, but I thought it was great.
The one with Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
It was all right.
It was
I didn't
good.
hate it, but it was not anywhere near the original.
No. No, you'd
It
need
didn't
Mel
have
Gibson
the
for that.
Thunderdome vibe.
Yeah. You'd need Mel Gibson for that, and he's a little too insane right now.
He's definitely nuts. Oh my goodness.
So this red frame should be a little bit, like, not really recognizable. This will almost be like an Amatsumina, well, kind of like, yeah, an Amatsumina kit. Because not a lot of the regular red frame shit's going to be on this guy at all.
Okay, so actually, you know what? I
just got
my
mine.
in my
Oh, dude.
Now.
I'm flying at 3 a.m. Fuck, dude. Okay, well, that's whatever. Free tickets are free tickets.
Yeah, I hate early morning flights.
Yeah, I travel for work a lot, and I use some of my work points to pay for the MomoCon airplane, and they were like, well, your ticket just came in, sir. Here's your itinerary. 3 a.m. Oh, great.
Man, I wish I had that kind of contacts to go with stuff like that. I'm still trying to work that up.
Well, honestly, I'm just trying to get my name out there.
Yep.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Yep. Probably what I'm gonna do with the probably July's funding is go and get my freaking God, what's that thing called? Comapalooza tickets going. That way I can actually go this year. I've missed out on it like every year so far.
I haven't gone to a con in like 5 years.
Well, it's a content creator. They tell you that you might as well go because there's no other better way to freaking socialize than going to a con.
Yep.
True. Meet and greet.
Yep.
Get loaded and have a good time.
Yeah, I used to get free tickets to our local gaming con because one of my buddies used to do work at it, and he would get a bunch of us together because I was part of a cosplaying group.
Yeah.
And he'd get a bunch of us together, and we would, as long as we got there early, got in costume, and were out entertaining the line while people were waiting, then we got free access to the convention.
Nice.
Did that a few years in a row, and then there ended up being some bad blood between a few people in the group, and I walked out of the group for a while.
Yeah, you can't have that.
And then that was about the same time I met my wife, and then, got married, had a kid. So I haven't had time for any of that.
Adult stuff, yep.
I haven't worked on a costume in a long time.
That's what I'm trying to get with Driz done, is like, if I can get him to get the swords ready, I can get Leo to get the mask ready, and then I can probably have a full Ichigo cosplay going by freaking February next year. Or South Comic-Con.
I'm working on, slowly, it's probably not going to be done anytime soon, but I'm going to slowly work on the Zaku.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Zaku.
It's going to be a long time since I'm experimenting with different ways of doing the build.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be a bit before he ever sees the light of day, but at least I'm getting the head pieces done. I'm looking at different things, and I think if I get my vac forming stuff up and running in the next year, what I might end up doing is trying to vac form the some of the parts up.
Right.
My one buddy does. He's been obsessed with Mandalorian stuff. So he's got like 3 Mandalorian armor sets and
right,
a bunch of stuff like that. He has a tendency to get obsessed is the only word I can think of right now. He'll fall into one particular whatever's going on, and he obsesses over it, and then he'll build a costume, like multiple versions of costumes for it. Like, for a while it was oh, you need me to stop?
No. Yeah, I was just addressing chat real quick. I can always yeah, because I have 30,000 in credit card debt. It is a 100 scale milk, and I'm looking around and I see that unicorn in the background. Did you build it or buy it? If you're talking about the 135th scale, that is a model kit. It is a U-High 135th scale unicorn bust. They are fairly intricate, and they do need a lot of work when you build them. But continue on, Dust. Sorry about that. Just had to address chat real quick.
Yeah, no, he was super obsessed with like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he built tons of different Iron Man costumes.
Oh shit.
And a lot of them, and nothing on him, but that's one of the reasons I got so burnt out on superhero stuff, because I lived with him for a year.
Yeah.
So it was just
it's a little much, yeah.
Yeah, everything was superhero and Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man, and
whoa.
Then he moved. Then he moved on to Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Then he for a little while he had like a Chris Pratt thing going on where he did
shit.
a bunch of different things from Chris Pratt, and then
so he's just obsessed. And that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, he is. I mean, like I said before, it's nothing on him. I mean, it's just he gets really passionate about his projects, which is fine, and I'm okay with it. I get burned out on stuff if it becomes too like, you know, if you pour too much into it, I tend to start getting burned out on it.
Right.
And
you lose interest, is what you say. Yes.
Yeah. His current thing now is Boba Fett and Mandalorian stuff.
And they go all out on that shit too.
Yeah, so I'm for lack of a better word of putting. Oh, he did Kylo Ren for a long time. That's another one he obsessed over. So I'm kind of, for lack of a better word, using, like, he's still my buddy, and I'm not using him in the sense of like, you know, hey, I'm going to use him for this and throw him away.
Yeah.
But I'm using his connections to the like Mandalorian groups and to the 501st groups.
Yeah.
To like when the vac forming stuff starts up and some of that costuming stuff starts up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use him to like network out.
Yeah, that's smart.
Different things like that.
It's kind of what like I'm doing with Leo. Leo's starting back up again. Leo's gonna need contact. He's gonna need someone who's willing to wait while he gets set up. And I'm like, yes. I need a new sponsor. I just dropped my last one. I need a new sponsor. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
So, you know, and I mean, eventually, if I doubt the vac forming company will ever pick up enough for me to use it as a, like, you know, company income thing, but if it ever does pick up enough that I can start hiring people, I'd probably end up hiring him and the guy that I would be contracting to make like the bucks and things for the vac forming.
Yeah, right.
Because he does all sorts. The guy that does the bucks has he does all sorts of. He's actually the one that went in, found a 3D model, and then broke it apart just so I could start paper crafting the Zaku head.
Nice.
And then but it's one of those things where like I don't ever expect it to kick off, but if it ever does, I might like contract or hire those guys out. So they
I want to be part of the 501st, but it's like $3K to get the armor. Yeah, it is. It's fairly expensive.
It's not just the pay to get in. It's the getting approved is super hard. Depending on the groups that you're around in your local areas, some can be really good. Some can be very gatekeeperish and standoffish. The group I knew in Vegas was very much like, you have to be one of us. You have to be approved by somebody prior to coming in and then being approved by us.
God, I didn't know you were talking about GBA. That's pretty much how it felt over there after a while. On Dobsy. Yeah. Oh, he might be gone again. No, he's sitting right there.
He's there. He's just focusing.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning my paintbrushes. I'm notorious for leaving paint on from the night. And since I'm working with metallics like to eat and fuck up your paintbrushes.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Dobbs apparently was a part of the same group I was a part of for a while there.
I'm still a part of them.
Yo, you're still with them? Team. Fuck that.
Yeah, all I do is just post my link. That's it.
No, I don't even do that anymore. Fuck it.
I don't post my work because last time I posted my work, the entire community basically told me to stop painting by hand because my work was trash, and that was when I was just starting out.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That's kind of the 501st group that I knew in Vegas. Is they were very, very like, you had to have everything, like all the armor. Even if you buy your armor, it has to be approved to be 100% screen accurate. Your Under Armour has to be 100% screen accurate.
Oh my god.
You have to show all the receipts of where you got all your stuff from. And they were a very, for lack of a better word, secular group that were like, nah, you have to be one of us in order to even become one of us.
Wow. So basically
And
the foundlings, yeah.
Yeah. And so I just was like, you know, I'm okay. The by what I understand, the Mandalorian group in this area is pretty good. Most 501st groups I ran into have been. I know the 501st group up in Washington area.
Yeah.
I used to be part of a Halo costuming group.
Yeah.
And they ended up buying out that Halo costuming group from whoever had started it originally. 501st bought them out, and they pretty much ran almost all of the original costumers out of the group because they came in and were like, because originally we were like, hey, you know, just do your best, you know, like, do your best, enjoy what you're doing. That's the whole point in it.
Yeah.
And then 501st bought them and came out was like, oh, you need to have, here's all the different tiers of what the costumes are going to be. If your costume is this tier or below, we're not going to allow you to show up to any official things.
Wow.
Yeah. If, you know, we get called to do any sort of videos for Bungie or for 343 Studios, you have to have a costume that's going to be able to, you know, be screen accurate and screen approved.
Wow.
You're not going to be allowed to create your own.
They're elitist.
Yeah, and if you did any sort of like customized armor, you weren't ever allowed to use any of that alongside the name of the costuming group anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, it got very like.
God, that's
why
how
a lot of us stepped away from it.
That's how the Gunpla community has been going, where they're getting very elitist nowadays, and that's why we're trying to kind of kick that back away.
You saw what happened when I voiced my opinion.
I know.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is it's like
they're trying to push people to do only resin kits, and that third parties are worthless, and that everything should be the way they do it. Blah blah blah. Stamp your foot, Bandai only, and it's like no. Let me show you these rare model kits you don't know exist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be something. It's a hobby. It's supposed to be something fun that you do.
So I don't like the word Gunpla is freedom, because really when you say that, you're voicing an opinion, but you're not meaning it. If Gunpla actually meant freedom, you would have liked the person who's doing something that's different.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say Gunpla is freedom or anything.
No, I don't like when people say that too much, because it loses
Gunpla
meaning.
Isn't freedom anymore.
Yeah.
I used to believe in saying that.
Yeah.
Now every time one of my friends says that, you know, likes to bring that up, and I'm the one that told him about this, I get a cringe for it now. Because after dealing with what I dealt with personally from that backlash and everything else,
and
then seeing all the other shit that I've dealt with personally in this community, there is no fucking freedom in this hobby anymore.
No, it's a bootlickers kind of freaking thing. You follow the big TikToker who tells you where, when, and what to do without actually letting you do your thing. And instead of having fun with the thing, it's like you got to do it this way. You got to paint. You have to paint it screen accurate. You can't do weird stuff, but if you do weird stuff, it has to be hyper good quality. Can't even be like, you know, you're learning. It has to be like professional GBC freaking goddamn quality, or it's trash. And it's like, that sucks.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm one of those.
Oh, no. We're agreeing with you. That's what we're saying. Is that they mean it, but they don't at the same time.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's meant to be fun. It's a hobby. It's not, you know.
No, I have a really good reference to that. Have you guys ever heard of Mad Gundam, or seen his work? He used to do a lot more. He has gotten nuked into orbit because of how the Gundam community is backlashes to expressive content. But Matt does some weird stuff, but it's good.
Content like I do, or
no, he goes all out. His paint schemes are a little bit oddball-y, but his stuff's good.
Have you seen Jack's friggin' work on Instagram or here on TikTok? They do amazing work, and it's extremely obscure. They mainly do a lot of horror stuff, but
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, but Matt, he does weird paint schemes. He really hasn't done it in a long while because he kind of got banned a couple damn times because he was defending his art, and he get a little bit heated.
I don't know her name because I just discovered her yesterday, but I'm flipping through Gundam TikTok.
Yeah.
And she has white hair and she builds. And she is and I've noticed.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I noticed that she does really good work, and she's very clear from the beginning. I'll do it my way. Just leave me alone.
Yep.
She doesn't bridge to the community. I noticed that a lot of her stuff is.
Well, that's like I haven't seen Hobby Vault in a few weeks, and it's like
I've
really
noticed
concerning.
something while I go live on TikTok now. If I don't respond right away to somebody messaging me, like commenting in my chat, they fuck right off.
Yeah.
They don't care if I'm hyper focused into my work.
Oh yeah, no. I know. There's that stigma that it's like if you don't answer immediately, it's like, dude, I'm sorry. It's been like 20 minutes. I haven't looked up in a few minutes. I know. I'm sorry. I can't always be looking up, and I don't have a shout. I don't have a co-broadcaster to tell me what's going on all the time. My mods are here when they can be because I don't pay them, and they're not obligated to be here. They're just here to help out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just, like I said, that's my big thing is, like, I know, see, the guys that are trying to turn it into elitist stuff, they're the type of guys who are trying to make this their, like, job.
Yep.
They're trying to push anything out that is trying to say, it's a hobby, have fun at it, do whatever you want. They're trying to turn it into a, like, nah, you need to be a professional to do it, so pay me.
I've gotten comments like that where I've been told to keep my opinion quiet, this, that, and the other. I'm a sponsored streamer, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you clearly don't have any clue how hard it is to be a content creator for a live streaming platform, let alone to even earn a sponsorship.
Oh, yeah. So, as the Immortal Total Biscuit would say, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you don't diversify your revenue, you're not doing it right, and you're not a professional. If you don't have multiple sources of income coming in, you're not doing it right. So these people who are trying to make only one part of the aspect their job, they don't know what they're doing. You're not diversifying your portfolio. You're not going to be able to fall back on one thing. Like, that's why I have Twitch, Patreon, and every other thing I'm doing, because I need to keep my revenue stream coming in a very diverse format. I need to get merch done again, but I got to have money for that. Stickers are going to be the next big thing. It's when you're stagnant and all you want to do is just post and be a clout chaser. That's when things go wrong.
Yeah.
Because then you have nothing. What do you have? You have nothing. You don't do like what we're doing right now, where you talk to your community. What are you doing? This is a very social kind of hobby. We're supposed to be talking, sharing tips and tricks, not just chastising people because they don't know it already.
Yeah.
Like Dust. No, not you, Dust. Like Nordic down there. We warned him in a fair amount of time that Kasachi is not the best kit. So, be ready. It's a fun kit. It's just not the best kit.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. I mean, okay, so check this out. I took your guys' advice because you guys are obviously a little bit longer in the game tonight. Yeah. But at the same time, your word isn't Jesus either. I could have built this with no problem.
Yep.
No broken
parts. And he could have been like, y'all been smoking some serious stuff like Dobbsy.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I take what people say with a grain of salt until I physically do it myself.
Yep. But
I give the seasoned people the respect, the platform to talk. Like, hey, Nordic, you may have these issues. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for the heads up. If I do the entire build and I don't have the issue, well, guess what? It doesn't work that way all the time.
Yep.
But thank you.
No,
I don't sit there and blast back at them.
No, and that's the thing is, like, we're trying to tell people about model kits because Bandai has some really bad QA issues. They have some atrocious quality issues. That's like, yes, you can say Bandai has good quality, but I've seen model kits fall apart.
Yeah.
I just did the Calamity.
Real Great Destiny
today.
Yeah. Wait. Somebody else who doesn't love Moon? Wait.
Real Great Destiny.
Oh no, you mean Real Great Destiny? Ugh. Yeah.
Where's Real Great?
No, Sananju. Oh my god. Ugh.
Sorry, I haven't built that one, so I can't give my opinion.
Don't build it. Buy the fucking master grade or the high grade.
Honestly, the high grade version of the Sananju I want is the Stein.
That one's a good one too. That one's a great one. Yeah, that's a great one.
I love the aesthetic look to that flat matte gray with white accenting.
It's not gray. It's not gray. It's blue.
Oh, that's a peppermint blue?
Yeah, it's a periwinkle blue.
Ooh.
Okay. I was warning you. The box is wrong. It is not gray. It's more of a periwinkle blue.
I'm okay with that because it's a very dull, almost gray periwinkle.
Yes,
blue.
it's a very dull, but it's a blue. Now, if you were to get Stein Narrative Master Grade or Stein Verka, they're more of a gray and white scheme.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand that the box art. Don't trust the colors on the box. They're not correct. Not at all.
Oh. Anybody that builds come on, you can do it, Brain. Anybody that builds Warhammer 40K is
God.
Oh yeah, don't take the box art is what it's gonna come out to look like.
Oh no. Those are $1,000 model freaking painted minis, and they are not going to turn out that way.
You know, and those are guys that are like they've been doing it since they were like 12 and they're in their 40s painting professionally. A little grain of salt there on it.
That's what I have to tell Wifey. It's like, stop looking at the box art and just paint wood the way you want to do it, because she gets all like, but I want to paint the way they do. I'm like, you do a good job on your own. Just don't look at the box art.
Yeah.
Don't follow their paint scheme. If you follow their paint scheme, you're not going to make something nice.
Yeah. Because those guys know how to blend properly. They know how to water connect properly. They know how to... And it's one of those things where it's like, unless you've been doing it for as long as they have professionally, and you have all the professional tools at your disposal to do it with.
Yeah.
You know those guys are working in Games Workshop warehouse with amazing tools at all of their...
Fresh paints, not shit that's been sitting on the shelf for 20 years.
Yeah, you know. And they all have like... And a lot of the times people think like, oh, that... one artist must paint all that. No, it's a team.
Yep.
That like one guy base paints all of it. Another guy comes through and paints all the little decals. Another one comes through and paints all the next section. And
yep.
You know.
Well, it's the same thing with Gundams. Like, if you look at the Gundam box art and you're like, but I want mine to look that good. It's like, you have no idea. That is not even representative of anything Gunpla.
I know I've bitched about it before because of my own thing, but with like the Kotobukui, the Kodo kid.
Yeah, that is unacceptable. I will sit there and defend that. That face is bullshit. That is so dumb.
But at least they're willing to on the box.
Yeah. 1 second, guys. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
1 second, woman. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just put you on speaker. What you need? This early? That's fine. I'll see you in a little bit. Give me some drinks. The one's on sale. Just grab some. I'll see you in a minute. Cool. I got about 20 minutes. Cool. Sorry, keep going, man.
No, like I was saying, did I do this? I followed the goddamn instructions and it came out wrong again.
Oh no.
I followed the instructions and it came out wrong again.
Oh no.
Alright guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta get ready for work here.
Cool.
All right, man.
All right, later, dude.
Have a good day, brother.
Yeah, I should be home probably midnight, give or take. I'm working the late shift, so.
I've got to reset my sleep cycle, so I won't be streaming tonight, guys.
Alright. So, pile up in my VC tonight then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, sounds good. Catch you guys later.
Later, dude.
Later, brother.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I've got to get my sleep cycle back on form, because if I don't, I'm going to be a very cranky Vladracus vampire.
But what I was saying with that is the like at least they're willing to show you what it is in the box.
Yeah.
At least they're willing to show you an unpainted version of it. They're not just like, look at this amazing kit, and then you open it and you're like, oh.
What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, at least they're willing to do that. Unlike some stuff I've seen, which is just like, oh no, it's going to be amazing all the time, and you pop it open and it's all gray, not even painted.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
So, yeah, that's why I'm like, I do bitch about those faces a lot.
No, that is totally acceptable. Trust me. Bitch, that is some bullshit.
Yeah, I can at least accept the fact that, like, they showed me what it was going to look like on the outside of the box.
Yeah.
I can at least accept that.
Yeah.
But it's still one of those things where it's like, they're showing you all these amazing looks of what it's going to look like. Then you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting to have to paint this tiny little figure.
Ah, right. I hear that.
Yeah, eventually, when I catch up on a couple of my kits, I'm probably going to start doing some painting on some of my kits.
There you go. I'm trying to just get through most of the backlog, then get started on some of these big giant models that I know are going to take 6 months at a time to do.
Yeah, I gotta, now that the weather's getting decent, actually what I need to do is, I need to get another computer going upstairs, so I can go and like stream with you guys upstairs, rather than, because I sit in my office downstairs right now.
Right.
And none of my painting stuff is down here because of cats and all sorts of other reasons.
Yeah.
But like most of my actual building stuff, most of my actual paint is all upstairs.
Right.
So it's just one of those things where it's like, do I hump it all down here and find a way to store it down here? Have to pull it out every time I go to stream, or do I want to try and set something up upstairs, which has its own problems.
Yeah. That's going to be coming down to what you can afford and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have another computer. I just don't know if it's going to run anything. It'll probably just run, like, basic stream stuff.
Nah, the most basic stuff will run without any issue on most hardware. You don't really need a powerful computer for streaming.
Yeah. But it's getting everything set up. My main problem is getting internet up there.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I could try to do Wi-Fi, but I've experienced in my house that, like, my house doesn't really like Wi-Fi much.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't like to share the Wi-Fi around the house very much. And so I end up running into a problem where I'm like, oh, well, fuck, now what do I do?
Right.
I have to pop upstairs. Like I said, it just comes down to how much I want to, like, drag stuff around to get it.
Right.
I can get internet up there. I think I might have to buy, like, a router booster or a
You could do a switch. I do a network switch to route what's it called? Ethernet cables to my area, because I only have 2 ports on my router itself. So yeah, I run a 200-foot cable over to it.
Yeah, that's what's running this computer. Is I have a 50-foot cable running from my Wi-Fi router all the way into here. But if I was to run it upstairs to where my stuff is, I would need like a 300-foot cable.
You have vents in your house that you could run cables through? That's what I used to do back in the day.
No, I don't have any vents or anything. And it would have to run through like the main kitchen floor area, up the stairwell,
man,
and then across the whole upstairs area to reach where I would be sitting to paint the computer. And
you might have to do Wi-Fi at that point. Get a Wi-Fi boosting router.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. Where is this piece on this?
Yeah, Seuss stuff will do pretty good for that.
Yeah. This happened to me last time. I was putting this kit together. When I was putting the other kit's feet together. Where it tells me to look for a specific thing. It says, oh, this is on grid A. Well, I have 3A grids. And I can't find it on any of the 3A grids.
Right.
And it's like, just fucking give me what I want, man.
Dritz, you're back again. What up, fool?
Hey, Dritz.
Yeah, where'd the resident Canadian go?
He has to get ready for work.
What's work?
I know you live at work, so I mean, you don't understand that concept.
Right.
You're not normal, Dritz. You're special.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Kind of little A, little B on that factor, because, yeah, I mean, little A, little B.
I see how it is. Trying not to hurt my feelings.
I'm trying not to. I like you too much, Dritz.
You're good, man.
You have my swords held hostage, so I gotta be nice.
I mean, let's be honest. I was the one that was dumb enough to sign up for this.
You were like, ooh, pointy objects. Ooh, pointy objects. Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody was going on about their kit hides a bunch of like really nice detailed stuff when you end up putting more of it together.
That's called the real grade freaking Hainu.
Well, that's any real. That's a lot of Gundam.
No,
suits end up
literally
doing
the real
that.
grade Hainu does that a lot. There.
Well,
No, keep going.
well, what I was saying is a lot of Gundam kits end up doing that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more than you'd think. But this kit is another one of those ones that like they give you these really nice detailed portions and like
Yeah.
addition like this thing. So it's got like the waist connector. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
You got all these like holes for something. Nice
Yeah.
details. You got all the details in here. You got another polycap hole, another hole. You know, you got all these things that are nice detail.
Yeah.
This isn't even 50% put together yet.
Yeah.
And look at the detail that ends up getting covered up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, why just wouldn't it be easier on your guys' system and cheaper on you guys when you order the injection molds to be made? Wouldn't it just be easier and cheaper to make those like just simple plastic?
I think it's more people
'cause
get.
Bandai makes their molds in house.
Yeah, I know that. But that's not just what I'm saying is that like wouldn't it makes more sense if you just apparently you need to get more super glue.
They could also just go back to the old school way, make them solid chunks of plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
It's just one of those things that always kind of gets me where I'm like, why are we hiding all this detail? Why is this detail being hid? You know, and I get
Because
sometimes
Bandai,
it's
that's why.
some of it is this is a Kodo kit is what I'm building, but some of it is it's meant for like the more advanced model kitters who like cut pieces off so you can see that internal working, or they customize pieces to fit in specific spots. But at the same point, it's like no matter what you do, like this build does not hold together unless you build it in a way that hides all that detail you made. So just one of those things that I'm always like,
A little bit
why?
of glue.
Why?
Yeah.
You would not understand the scale car modelers that are around me then.
Trust me, I used to do the scale car models years and years ago, and I mean I never got super heavy into it, but I did do it for a while, and it gets crazy in that stuff.
I have wire that is the exact shade of Excel yellow.
Yep.
Why is this not?
That's what I'm saying is like I get it, but at the same point it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, it might be the American like stuck in me that is like, even though I know these are not, obviously if you get serious into building these kits, they're not children kits.
No.
But they are, especially here in the United States, heavily marketed towards being children's kits. So it might be that little part of me that still like nags at me going, you know, oh, these are kids' kits. They should be more simple than that. Is that the piece I'm looking for?
Little A, little B there.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that with me, is that there's a little part of me that's like,
Internal ageism.
well, it's probably because when I started building mobile suit kits was back in the early like 90s anime boom, when anime was still becoming a thing in the States.
Yeah.
And they still had that idea of like, oh, anime's just for kids, cartoons are just for kids.
Obviously, they hadn't seen Akira.
Yeah, all right.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is like a lot, and you got to remember back in that time during the States when a lot of it was coming into the States, the the censor board wasn't allowing things like Akira to even make it in.
Yeah.
You only got that stuff if you managed to find somebody who bootlegged it into the States. Like that stuff was not, you know. And then of course you had all the adults at the time who were like, "Oh, it's just about pornographic material,"
Right.
because you know the one thing they ever saw was porn that popped up while they were doing their own porn searches and shit like that.
Yeah.
Be careful streaming.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
sorry
that
about
won't kick it off. They don't care about that stuff.
As long as you're on topic about it and not talking about it, you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, my that's how my let me just put it this way. That's how my stepfather viewed anime
Yeah.
for those reasons.
Oh no, it's okay. Mine thought that Pokemon was the devil.
Ah, you got that
Oh,
one,
you-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You got the witchcraft ones, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is
and D&D causes children to kill people.
Oh, yeah.
you're talking about the 80s satanic panic era.
No, I'm talking about my stepfather.
Yeah, he came from the 80s satanic panic stuff. Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
and then perpetuated it for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah. So is that why you collect so many model kit strips? You're like, I will prove him wrong.
No, it's the graduating high school and then getting a job that pays me more than him.
Yeah, there you go too.
But,
It-
yeah, no,
I was told as a kid that I would amount to nothing. So
Oh, you're my
I
kind of
actually-
brew. Yeah.
I
make
told
more
the
than
same
he does
thing.
in a year.
Thank you, Dritz. That's exactly where I sit. I was told I was a piece of trash from the day I was born, and I would be nobody and a nothing, and now I make way more money than my entire family does.
Yeah, I was told I would amount to nothing, and that I'd probably end up doing nothing with my life.
Yep, I know exactly
And,
where you're coming from.
I'm retired at, mid-30s with, a house, a kid, a wife. So.
Yep, I come from that freaking whole mindset that last generation, the millennials had. No, boomers. The boomer generation had. Boomer/Gen Xers had. Where the firstborn or whoever they hated the most, they told them that they'd amount to nothing because they didn't like what they liked.
Oh, it was the reverse for me. It was the youngest. Was the one that was gonna
So you're
amount to
just the
absolutely
disappointing
nothing.
youngest. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Because well, the
God.
firstborn, they got everything given to them by the family.
Oh.
I got nothing to me.
Yeah.
So you were
Well, I
born
came
into a
from-
middle class. That's usually what happens is the middle class does that.
I came from a so my mom was much older.
Yes.
Put it that way. She was much older. She came from that older time frame.
Yeah.
Like pre-boomer time frame
Mm-hmm.
of being like
The greatest generation. Yep.
with that concept of the oldest gets to go to college. The oldest gets, the youngest is so like the second kid is supposed to inherit all the family stuff.
Yeah.
And then if you have a third child, they are left on their own.
Wow,
to
that's
accomplish
some
anything
bullshit.
on their
Wow.
own. Because all the resources, for lack of a better word, were used on the first and second kid.
Damn.
So,
That sucks.
and I have worked my whole life for everything I own and
Yeah.
everything I do. So, I didn't mean to get into a pity party. like that.
No. Pity parties are fine here as long as we all understand that it's fuck the older generation.
Shit, I've been working since I was 14 years old.
Hell
Same
yeah.
here.
Same.
Yep.
If I could earn $1, they were putting me on that street corner.
Well, my thing was my mom and my stepfather used to take me to their job and put me to work at their job. Like my mom had me cleaning up the warehouse she worked at. I had to go and sweep the warehouse and clean the toilets and do all this other stuff. And then they would pay me under the table, obviously. My stepfather used to take me to all the apartment complexes he used to work at. And
Yeah.
I would do all of the maintenance work and things like that. because that's what I was there for. I was there to be used for labor.
Yep.
And
No, I'd go to my job, I'd get my W-2, and then my family would take my paycheck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that too damn well.
When I turned 15 and a half, which was at the time the youngest, like with a parental consent, you could start working.
Yep.
And I ended up getting a job at 15 because I saw, what was it I saw? I saw something I wanted. And I was like, hey, you know, Mom, I want this, you know, can I work for it? Can I do something? And her response to me was, if you want it, get a job.
Damn.
And so I went out and I got a job. Which then backfired completely on her because she didn't want me to get a job. She wanted me to, you know...
supplement her income, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I know exactly where you're
coming from. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. But yeah, it was kind of that same thing where I was so... The easiest way to explain it is we had sort of a rule is that once you were old enough and you got a job, you didn't have to do chores at the house anymore. So once my sister got old enough, she got a job, she didn't have to do the chores anymore. So it fell on me and my brother having to cover what she used to do.
Yeah.
My brother was only a year younger than my sister, so once he got out, I was the only one that covered all the chores.
Oh, that's
and
bullshit.
Cleaning. I did all the cleaning, the pool cleaning, the lawn mowing.
That's bullshit.
Everything. I did the whole 9 yards by myself for years.
God damn.
And then when I asked for something, they were like, oh, well, you want it, go get a job. I went and I got a job, which means I didn't do any of that work at home anymore.
Yeah.
Which then my parents were now required to go do.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sour about my family, well, about my mom or anything like that. Honestly, the way they raised me made me, in my opinion, a much better person in the fact that I will, if I want something, I will go and get it myself.
Right.
You know, I will earn the money. I will go and do what needs to be done to go get what I want.
Right.
But also at the same point, I have to accept the understanding that I will never be helped by my family.
Right. Oh yeah, trust me, we have that issue with my in-laws. They seem to think that we should help them, but they don't have to help us ever.
Well, that's the opposite. Nicely enough, that's the opposite with my in-laws. My in-laws are super super helpful, but they're also very religious, and I don't believe in any religion.
Yeah.
So it makes it very awkward to have.
Oh, I've got one for you. So my mother-in-law is stupid religious.
Yeah.
Like way beyond. So I had to read the 10 testaments of Satanism.
Oh shit.
I didn't tell her what it was. She's like, oh, I really like that. I really agree with that. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay. You're like, cool. She will never know.
But yeah, no, yeah, that's the thing. Is it was like they're very friendly and supportive, but they're also very religious, and they're also very I can't put the right word on it.
Preachy.
No, they're not. Her father's not very preachy. Your mother can be, but they're ultra conservative. Not saying that I'm not. I'm not ultra conservative. I am a Republican, but I'm not a like crazy, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me, I know.
Vlad's in Texas.
Say again?
I was gonna say Vlad's in Texas.
I know way too much.
So it's just one of those things where it's like I kind of have to sometimes, like talking to my wife's dad, my father-in-law. Not a problem. I don't have a problem at all.
Yeah.
It's when I have to talk to my mother-in-law that I start like, oh God, I don't want to be here. Why
you sound like me every time I have to go to their house. Ugh, why do I have to be here? I'm the pariah. They don't want to talk to me. They don't like me. They say they like me, but they don't like me at the same time. Why?
Shit, you want to get into weird religion in Texas? I have to drive through Waco today.
Oh boy! I hope you survive.
Waco, it's nothing terrible.
No, Waco's boring as shit.
It's boring, but I mean, there's nothing crazy going on right now.
Never again.
But yeah, no, it's just they're actually very supportive of
Yeah.
us. It's just it gets awkward when I have to go over there and like
Mm-hmm.
because the whole family, like even the extended family, are all very religious.
Yep.
So it's very hard to be like,
Oh, it's fun having to go to Christmas service, isn't it?
Oh, I almost
don't
died
go to
last
Christmas
year.
service anymore, but
I almost died last year. I almost died.
I'm surprised I didn't burst into flames walking through the door.
That's my joke. Don't you steal it.
I used to say that all the time when I'd go to churches. I'd be like, I could burst into flame any minute now.
Yep. That's my joke every time I go to freaking anything with them. It's like, if I burst into flames, it's going to be awkward but hilarious because you guys will all be there to fucking see it.
Well, I mean, I'm a practicing Norse pagan, so...
I just don't believe in shit after the freaking shit beaten into my skull for fucking 20 years with freaking Mormonism.
I was gonna ask, is your family LDS?
Yeah, hyper. Like beyond.
Oh, yeah.
It was beaten into my skull 24/7 till I left.
Magical underwear.
Yeah. A book made of 24 karat gold that some guy couldn't show anybody and didn't hawk for money. I'm sorry.
Right.
This is the 1800s, 24 karat book. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go sell it. Don't care.
I put my face in a hat with a rock, and I can read it.
Oh, that was the worst. I hated that. Or the fact that the church is always like, well, you know, if you ask God why everything sucks, he'll fix everything for you. It's like, yeah, I've been asking that for about 10, 15 years now. We're still poor as shit. My dad still beats the shit out of me every day. And my mom's kind of dumb. So, yeah, nothing's been fixed. Can't believe shit if shit don't get fixed.
I'd ask, but did you go on a mission?
No, thank God I didn't. Because, God, I was not young. I was not old enough for it yet. Because my family wouldn't have been affording nothing but going to Mexico like my dad did. And that did nothing but make him think Mexico was a magical place where everybody could be happy and fun. We almost got moved there once for one of his stupid get-rich-quick schemes. And I would have lived in Mexico for 20 years and would have been probably really more angry than I already am. Because he was a dumb idiot and doesn't understand how to make money. I get very angry about stuff like that.
Yeah, we should probably...
Yeah, no, I'm just going to get angry.
And...
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. I think it's hilarious.
What the... God...
He's no longer here.
I watch a channel by a former LDS.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Mr. Snow.
No, that's a different one. No, I watch a different one.
There's a lot of them out there.
Oh, yeah.
I think they printed these nubs wrong.
They probably did.
Because the pieces don't match where they're supposed to sit on the nubs.
No.
Or do you have them backwards?
No, it's
Yeah, that's my exit cue.
the nubs are too...
Give me a second, Boo. I'll be down there in a minute. I will be down there in a minute. I just got to clean up and turn everything off.
Are you done for the day?
Pretty much. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'm going to turn all this shit off. Let's go.
Have a good day, man.
No, I'm here for a second. Keep going. I just got to clean all this shit up real quick.
Where you headed?
Yeah,
Food.
They don't match up properly.
I got to go
buy
buy...
down to San Antonio. I'll see you in like 4 hours.
No, I don't have the gas money for that right now. Gas is a little excessively expensive right now.
No shit.
I'm almost paying $5 for 93 right now, and I'm really angry.
We're paying $5.70 for 93.
Be glad you're not buying diesel.
Yeah, I heard it's almost at the 6 at the moment.
Am I...
Or is it at 6?
Or is this just not working?
Oh
well,
my
it depends
God.
on where you're at in the country.
Crystal,
Most
I
places
said give me
we're
1
under
minute
5.
to clean up and I'll... Fine, I will grab some glasses. I don't know which ones I'm gonna grab. I know where your white pair is.
I was just being dumb, trying to put it on incorrectly.
That's what I was asking. Were you trying to put the right on the left side?
No, I was just I was trying to peg them into a different spot than what they were supposed to.
Crystal, I haven't even moved yet.
All right.
I will in a second. Let me just put this foot down and get going, because this thing is fitting terribly. I'm having some massive fitment issue. Yep, I'm having a massive fitment issue with this third-party kit right now.
You don't cut your nubs. You don't cut your pegs at an angle, do you, when you're building third party?
No, this is not even that. These are little slide-ins, and they're supposed to slide into place and sit, and they don't slide into place and sit. I have no problem with freaking pegs. Pegs never usually give me issues. It's these pressure fit shits that are being shitty.
Oh, when I know I'm gonna go back through and paint, I cut the pegs at an angle and I slit the sockets.
Nice. That way you don't have too much going on there.
That way, when I put it back together, I just glue the damn thing.
Yep. Oh, that's what I'm doing now. I'm gluing these things back together because fucking shit, I'm not fucking around with this thing. This thing's never coming apart, so.
I unfortunately have to get to adulting soon.
Same. I gotta go feed the monster, and then I'm off for the rest of the day because I'm gonna be trying to reset my sleep cycle this week a little bit. So we will be doing shorter streams, but we'll still be doing as much as I can.
We're doing a trip down to Arizona. We're gonna do a road trip down to Arizona soon, and I gotta go get windshields checked and fuel or oil changed. And brakes
I know.
Checked and all that lovely jive. So
yep, I know exactly what you're doing.
You should do all of that before your opinion.
Yep. So here, let me turn off the stream. Thank you, Reap.
Looks good.